show it.
I'll just show it.
Cause you try to use words.
Hello, MoneyBoy. How are you?
I'm all right, sexy lady. How about yourself?
I'm good. Happy Sunday.
It's another day of the week for me, ma'am. Another day of the week.
I know it's another day of the week.
I do not keep holy this Sabbath.
No?
No. I'm a heathen.
You're heated?
I'm a heathen.
Oh, heathen. Yeah, you are a heathen. You are a heathen. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, Lawrence. Hello, Faith. So, can we get started? Oh, let me see. What's happening here, Captain?
I'm smiling.
Oh, you don't talk to peasants?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Shout out for that. Mine is in the mail, right?
Possibly.
Oh.
Possibly. Or yes, or if you back that thing up, you know, we could fly you on out and get one made in person.
Knock back that thing up.
Yes. You gotta back that thing up though.
Oh,
taking precautions out here.
Hello, Felicia the One. Yeah, we don't talk to peasants. Shout out to the T-shape maker. Shout out Instagram rather, not her channel, her Instagram.
Tide Knot Customs. TIEDKNOTS Customs.
Customs. Yes. He got her on. She's ready. But anywho, unfortunately, I don't have peasants in my chat room. So hello to everybody that's coming in. Felicia the One and Urban Therapist.
Hello, Urban. Urban had a great question earlier today.
What happened?
He had a great question earlier today. Oh, let me go. He said, "What happened? You put me on the spot." Where is it? Urban said, instead of black men / women being I didn't even see the men part. She was gonna ask for women. Instead of black women being defensive and combative, they should be blank. What do you think I said? How well do you know me, Joy? What do you think I said?
Say it again.
Instead of black women being defensive and combative, they should be. And he left a blank there for people to fill in. What do you think I said?
You putting me on the spot because I got multiple.
Yes. Give me your top 3 then.
One, I already know you're going to be like, they should just answer yes or no when it comes to a conversation.
That's not it.
Okay, so that's not it. Fill me in then, because I know you well enough, but I know it's going to be some bullshit, but please.
My answer was in the kitchen. How could you not know this?
No, I would have never known. That was tricky.
I talk about women being in the kitchen all the damn time. I had a whole campaign.
You do, but you be technical about it too, so no, that don't count.
I had a whole campaign, put women back in the kitchen 2020.
That don't count. That's why I said you was being technical with that one.
You don't know me, woman. I'm gonna need
well,
you to
actually, I must know. We're learning at this moment then, because no.
I'm gonna need you to do some studying, ma'am.
I would have said something else, burn foot and pregnant, but that would have been ignorant. That's what I would have went for first.
That is the number 2 answer on the board.
Exactly. So I already know that one. Anyways, moving on. Thanks for this Q&A moment. So we're here because, you know, I'm a Kwame fan all day. Shout out to Kwame. I was looking at one of his videos and I just wanted to go over it, just review it. And actually, it's 2 videos we need to review just off the conversations that he was having. And I don't know. My first thing I was thinking when I seen it was like everything isn't for the internet, but since he doesn't want to be called a celebrity, so what do we call Kwame at this point? We
He
call him.
doesn't get. He don't get to decide that he's a celebrity.
Okay, so he's a celebrity. So we're going over this video. You
Now,
ready?
whether he's a A-list, B-list, C-list, or D-list celebrity is $1 million question.
Right. So let's jump into it real quick. For everybody, thank everybody for stopping by. So this video is called "Police Come Again. We say we want equality. Lies."
That I've been fighting my ass off to the man. The boy came here at 13, didn't come game. Bad to cut you off, and he always right out. That DDT him a few times, making these push-ups. You don't do man shit. Women's more perfect. He turned the boy to a man. And so, my son yesterday, while he was outside looking in the yard, which he seems to not ever want to do, because I interrupt his phone. Because he don't have the game no more. I took that one. Every time I see him to take something away from him, he call his mama. So I told him, I said, I don't got to be free. I got.
Okay, so this is where I felt like I didn't know he was talking about two different sons. So this one is about his 13-year-old. Remember I was telling you that, MoneyBoy, like I didn't understand.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, kids yelling in the back. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going so you can hear the commentary. So you can hear it.
Gotta make you a man. I said, you gotta go do this shit, bro. If you want to be a man. I said, you ain't gonna have to pump your ass, bro. I said, I'll show you a tool. Show you a long ride 20 times. And I asked you, like, you act like you don't know. Show you a post hole, nigga. What is that? You read that? Still not quite master how to drive a tractor here, boy. Now, and it's sad that your mama won't argue with me so bad instead of she should have had you on the phone and said, okay, what your daddy did? Did he beat you? Are you hurt? Oh, he made you do some push-ups because you broke a machine from Home Depot. And he showed you how to use a tell machine. That's all he did was had to learn some strength. He said you're gonna have to quit your job because you need to learn how to work in the real world. And flipping burgers in your future boy. Then he wants you to get that job. So you gotta learn how to work. So you
Look, his 13-year-old son is flipping burgers.
So yes, maybe about I'm not even gonna say a month ago. I'm gonna say like a couple of weeks ago, his son ended up getting the job that he told him to get.
Is that not against child labor laws though?
I don't know the child labor laws in Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the child labor laws in Atlanta.
I don't think 13 is legal working age anywhere.
I mean, we'll have to look it up, but I'm not gonna sit here and just speculate because you can get a job. What do you call it? A worker's card in Vegas. But you might be right. It might not be 13, but I'm not gonna sit here and say he's lying.
I'm Googling it. Keep going.
I know you are. I felt it when you got quiet.
I gotta know this shit. This shit is
inquiring
minds want to know. I got it. I got it.
He got it, guys.
Can I get the using words drop?
Oh my goodness, what's happening?
Come on, producer. You gotta
show it.
I'll just show it.
You try to use words.
The Fair Labor Standards Act sets wage, hours worked, and safety requirements for minors, individuals under age 18, working in jobs covered by the statute. As a general rule, the FLSA sets 14-year-old as the minimum age for employment and limits the number of hours worked by minors under the age of 16. That boy can't have no job legally. So he must be getting paid under the table.
We going here. You going there?
It's weird. When I said that, I'm like, now, if I know that in Memphis we had like a summer youth program, but you still had to be 14 to get in there. And they stopped you at 17, so at 18 you couldn't even get the money no more.
His words not. Wait a minute. What was he doing?
Just show it.
I'll just show it.
Because you try to use words.
I was using words. 13-year-old son. Okay then.
Keys. All right, I'm gonna push play because this is very.
I know I got a job at Liberty Land at 14, I think. Yeah, 14 and 15.
Okay.
And after that, I worked under the table for the next 3 years for my family. My uncle put me to work with his businesses. Kwame Brown. Why you send your son to go flip burgers for a living? Sir.
He's not here. So let's push play.
He watched that nigga sensitive. He watched everybody that talk about him on YouTube.
Beat this boy with a hammer, man. A mother that has a government job that's so protected. She called my phone and said, if you don't come get
See, this is the part I didn't like. I'm gonna read.
You don't have the game no more.
This your guy.
Listen. Can we play it? I don't want to be here all night. Let's play it.
Go, baby.
Take something away from me. Call it mama. So I told him, I said, I don't gotta be your friend. I gotta make you a man. I said, you gotta go through this shit, boy. If you want to be a man. I said, you ain't know how to put gas on. I said, I'll show you what you show you my class 20 times. I ain't showing you my body. You still act like nothing. Show you a post, nigga. What's that? You remember that? Still not quite master ain't trying to get more. Now, and it's sad that your mama want to argue with me so bad instead of, she should have had you on the phone and said, okay, what your daddy did? Did he beat you? Are you hurt? Oh, he made you do some push-ups because you broke the machine from Home Depot. And he showed you how to use the machine. That's all he did was had to learn some strengths. He said you gonna have to quit your job because you didn't learn how to work. It didn't work. And flipping burgers ain't in your future part. I didn't even want you to get that job. So you gotta learn how to work. So your daddy right.
You didn't want him to get the job, but you told him to get the job.
Because you was upset about your phone. My son called his mother. A mother that beat this boy with a hammer, man. A mother that has a government job that's so protected. She called my phone and said, if you
That was the part that I didn't like of this conversation he was having with the people. I just felt like, yikes. Everything for the internet.
How dare he talk about that black queen like that?
You know what please stop. I just didn't like when he did that part. I was just like, wow.
I didn't like it either. This woman is the mother of his kid. He should not talk to her and about her like this. How dare he?
Trey, you know what I mean, what I'm saying.
You know what I mean. He is mama's cookie, and he's supposed to be nice to all the mamas.
But I don't know their history either, so I can't, because once again, I have brothers that relationships with their kids' mother didn't go as great that they wanted to go, but they feel some type of way about them. But I just feel like, you don't say the lady beat your son with a hammer.
Tell it to a therapist. Not to you, not to your YouTube followers.
But we have been on panels with a doctor and a therapist. Well, they both doctors. They both were therapists, and they own right different. What is it? Different fields of being doctors. So they both said that this is therapeutic to some people when they get on the social media, just to release things out, just to say what they want to say without nobody saying nothing back. But then again, like you said earlier, this shit is downloaded. Somebody is watching it. Somebody's gonna go back and critique it, and then what? You're gonna be back in that sunken place because now they're
His
gonna dissect the shit you just said out your own mouth.
his baby mama and his 13-year-old son are going to dissect it.
Okay, not only they are, but the people that's
Those are the most important people.
obviously not if he's using this as his therapeutic moment to come up here to talk about it.
It could be therapeutic, or it could be I needed some content for today. I'm finna get paid off of it.
And I don't want to look at it like that.
But it is. He got Cash Apps. He got PayPal. He got Super Chats. Oh, and he monetized. How many views did he get on this video?
More than mine.
He got paid off of it.
All right, I'm gonna push play.
Don't come get this boy. Because see, my son is such a gamer. And she raised him to be so argumentative that when he was 13 years old, allegedly, I think I snapped him. He snatched the TV off the wall because she wouldn't let him play the video game. Now, see, I warned her about this shit with me. And I said, you let that boy talk back and forth too much. She said, I was toxic. I said, you damn right. I'm telling you, when that boy get a little bit older, he will fuck you up. She ain't gonna listen. So she had to hit him with a hammer. I think allegedly the CPS agent that called my phone and I was talking back and forth with disappeared out of thin air. Because while I was trying to get custody of my son, he was 14, he realized that this woman was working a government job. So some women are so protected. The CPS disappeared. Phone stopped working.
Now this part,
if she hit him with a hammer, how did she not lose custody immediately? There would be hospital records of this.
I just want to know what type of hammer was it? Was it a rubber? A rubber hammer is hard as hell too.
If the son told daddy didn't go to the police, this doesn't make sense. But he's been known to lie, so who knows?
Well, I haven't never witnessed him lying, so I don't know.
Ma'am, I've told you okay, I'll give you a lie. He said he was 17 when he got drafted. False. He was 19. He also said he didn't know what his dad went to jail for. That's also false because there's a Washington Post article from 2001 detailing that. So that's two lies. I ain't got time to go through all of them, but I can pick some out through here too and in the other video. But there's two that you now know about. That you can go look on the Washington Post. You can go to the Washington Post, Jen. There's two.
But was it a lie or just?
Okay, I give you another one. I give you, yes, it was a lie. If you're 19 when you get drafted and you telling people you were a 17-year-old kid, you're lying. It's a 2-year difference.
But what if the timeline between that time is when he first got introduced to the basketball world and everything that was going on?
Ma'am, he was 19 when he graduated high school and got drafted into the NBA. 2001. There's no way he could have thought that he was 17 2 years prior. Doesn't work that way.
But that's still his story and his story that he's telling.
Ma'am, but his story is a lie. He was 17. He was 19. He wasn't 17. So if he's saying he was 17 in its own record through the NBA and all types of publications, because the NBA has to verify how old you are too, then he lied. If you
I don't know.
if you say I didn't, Charlemagne, you told the world secrets about my daddy that I never knew, and that my son and them just finding out, and you know you did a Washington
I
Post
got a knock knock.
article talking about it. That's a lie.
New York Pete. So I got a knock knock. I'm not sure who it is. If they can turn their camera on, if they want to join, because this is an open discussion. Never seen a New York
You,
Pete before.
me either.
I see the top of your head, New York Pete. Oh, okay. It's somebody I don't know, but it's Cool Beans. All right, knock knock. Who is it?
Joy need a good old big dick in her.
Oh,
Can
they
you gotta
tried it.
block you gotta block them out of StreamYards now.
All right, they're good. They're out. Wow.
All right,
Shout
ma'am, you're getting trolled live. That's a huge
Hey, yeah,
accomplishment.
shut up. Wait a
You
minute.
are
Hold on. Wait, I got something for him. I got something for him. Hold on.
Like, I hear feelings. So? So what? So what?
I hear feelings.
you're accomplished, ma'am. You are somebody.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Round of applause to me. Let's continue with this one. Ooh, child.
So you say be this boy when you couldn't handle it. You had to be with a hammer. And then the only thing I ever told her was, yes, you can see this boy, but you got to go get counseling. I would like to think if I hit a kid with a hammer, I don't think I could ever be around as a man. I don't think I could ever be around a kid unless I'm in the presence of another parent, or the police. This woman was able to hit this boy with a hammer, not go to jail, sit on the meat, being able to manipulate his mind and tell him, if you don't like what this man is telling you, saying to you, you're 16, you're 17, you can always elect to go home. Go home to what? What? You still don't know how to do man shit yet. It's a goddamn shame how some of you women use your fake authority against your own man, your own children, and you destroy them. That boy don't know how to do man shit. And you took him back to a household where you wasn't teaching him man shit. And because he got a little shaky, a little sweetness, because I'm a man. And when I see you not doing man shit, you don't gotta get this in here. Same thing you do, make it man.
And see, this is why. Oh, shut up, Kwame.
Full disclosure. At 18, I didn't know how to do quote unquote man shit other than work a job. And you know why? That's because my dad didn't teach me. And my mom didn't know what man shit was. So if he's saying his son doesn't know how to do man shit, that's because he hasn't been around him to teach him these things. Full disclosure, that's why I use myself.
No, the whole discussion that he was having. Shout out to that it just came in the building. Yeah, I was just this whole conversation was disturbing to me just because he just kept emphasizing that the mother used a hammer to beat him. Like, if you beat somebody with a hammer, do they still be able to walk around and live? Like a hammer hits hard.
It depends on how hard they hit them. Because you typically hit somebody in the hammer with the head, that could cause death, blunt force trauma. Especially if you hit them with the claw end or even the round end.
The round end, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
the
why
round end or the claw.
That's why I brought up a rubber hammer. And a rubber hammer is just as hard as a regular hammer. It's just bigger. So I'm just like, why he keep emphasizing? And then he's saying all of this started at 13 when he just now brought him into his home. And now he's taking him, the mom want him back. So I was just like, what's happening here? But I get it because this is a normal, to me, I'm going to be honest with you, Trey. I heard this story over the years, my whole life. The mom, the kid, the son gets a little older, 12, 13, 14, 15, ship their ass off to their daddy. The son can't handle the daddy, call the mama and they feel, boys in the hood. Didn't Trey mama send him off to Ferris?
Yeah, and he didn't get to go back home though.
Back at 17, but now
Angela,
Trey, I'm good. I'm chilling with my daddy now. It's an age-old story right here.
this guy's still 13 though.
Yeah, but it's still an age-old story that we didn't hear down the line all our lives. You can say that you haven't. I heard this storyline so many times that I'm just like, okay. Now social media is here, and this man is sitting in front of a camera with a mic in front of him, saying that, "Oh yeah, my son, baby mama, my baby mama hit my son with a hammer." It's a lot.
But what do you think he was looking to gain from disclosing that to 100,000 people?
I'm gonna be honest with you, because I don't know Kwame, but I know he got a core audience now. And when it comes to that, I think as a black man that has made multiple children with multiple different mothers, and he still doesn't know how to be a father. Now he got people that's supporting him. He has a voice. So yes, this might be therapeutic to him to be able to say, and I was about to use the B word, but you know, he probably like, I'm gonna tell my story now. I'm gonna tell how y'all treated me trying to raise my kids. So I think he's just spilling out all the shit that he never was able to say before. I'm gonna be honest.
He's always been able to say it. He was able to say it a year ago. He was able to say it
But
6
you
months
know what I
ago.
mean?
That's why I'm asking. Why is it? What do you think he meant to gain from telling this message to 100,000 people, as opposed to 6 months ago when it may have been 1,000 people that heard it?
Sometimes in these situations with fathers like this, they feel like if their word is going on deaf ears. So now you got a following, you got people that can hear what actually happened. So now he's talking. Me myself, I don't agree with the fact that he's saying that the baby mama hit the son with a hammer. Like that can go way, that can go, they can go to that lady's house right now.
You know the problem I have with it falling on deaf ears, and then if it's see, he's doing it for an audience. Then the message is if he couldn't guarantee that he would have had a viral moment to give him an audience. So had he not ever gotten this huge, would we have heard this story? Because we didn't hear it. We didn't hear it 3 months ago.
True.
Before he went viral, we didn't hear this story, and there was no guarantee that he was going to go viral.
All right, I'm about to push play.
Done, DeMarco. Go.
Things, and I gotta fight him and get him to my nature, to a manly nature, and then right him through. You take him away, you think help him. And we wonder what's going on in these streets. We wonder what's going on in these streets. A young man is getting correction from a man. Accept responsibility for what you broke. I gotta go pay for this shit. It's costing me, so it's gonna cost you. Drop down and give me 50. Now let's go do some screens. You gotta pay attention to keep your phone out your hand while you're working. Well, so I'm so bad for doing that you gotta come in the middle of the night with the police to my house. And you think you're a great parent. See, my son don't know that name account that you allegedly opened up to him while he was a minor. See, my son don't know what some of you women do and how his whole family had this, but you never opened up an account for him. And now all of a sudden I find out you opened up a bank account for this woman. Who's putting the money? What's the account number? What's this for? So you're gonna ruin this boy's credit, like some of these moms do. But you're the best parent. Let me go.
You can't ruin the boy's credit by
opening up. He's spilling all the tea. Spill it, Kwame. And you know what? I didn't know about this one, so he just been on a fuck you, baby mama rampage. He going off on all of them. Wow. Don't forget about them community centers, though. Don't forget about them community centers, though.
Shout out to Kwame Brown. He's still going to be able to do it. He's just frustrated.
I didn't say he won. I said shout out to them community centers. Maybe if his kids had a community center, he wouldn't be going through this. Community centers are the answer for everything. It was a joke because he said that's what the. Never mind.
All right, let's go.
No, he was fine as a motherfucker. Yes, he was. Yes, that little mixture, that little green eyes, the light skin, that little long hair. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm sorry for that. I was. Yes, Lord. Yes. And apple bottom, Maryland in the house from Baltimore. Ooh, what's up? The hell, I'm not going to tell this man so quiet. I'm not quiet, tell this man so. But, yes. Baltimore in the house. Your whole family, all women, your family. I ain't mad about that, but your friends don't want you to go. So now you're over there. Man, I told you about that attitude. I told you about that attitude. I said, hold up. So, goddamn, you fine. You talking like you the hell of a nigga. Now, see, back then, when you was about 22, 25, that shit worked. The nigga listen. But see, right now, you got 39, you got 41. You about 41. Kid, a little bit bigger now. With that same attitude.
All right, so we're going to end that one. That was that commentary on that video.
He had a rough week with the baby mamas.
Yeah. I mean, I try to have his back.
Oh, because he got fame on YouTube. Interesting.
So we're going to have a commercial break real quick until I set up for the next video. If that's okay with you.
Yes.
All right.
See, niggas like that guy that called is the reason that I don't talk to peasants.
See you guys in the next video. These niggas. You make $400 off that. They selling for $2. That's cow. Exactly. What's 34 times 2? It ain't 200. It ain't too bad. It ain't $100. $68. What about you? See y'all. See, look. You give me 1, 2. But they're $2 a piece. $1 each, $1. You got your head, man. You that shit. You got 200. Now you got $2. Y'all be good. They pissed. They got me fucked up. Come out, bankroll back in the bag. I'm like, shit, they got me fucked up. Come out, bankroll back in the bag. I'm like, shit, they got me fucked up. So I used to stare at Kevin too. They got nobody shit. Go to ask all the teachers. I don't tell a kid, you know, different school. I know how to speak, don't be. Like, you never talk to them. I mean, second, like, only get like 80. Niggas, this nigga think I don't know math. This nigga think I don't know math. Well, where we be?
He taught those young men a very valuable lesson.
What was it?
If somebody gonna bless you, let them bless you. Don't try to swindle them into blessing you. They ain't keep it real and missed out on their blessing.
Well, I know. I was gonna highlight this. I was gonna go ahead one more time.
What was that?
I don't talk to peasants.
Yes, I don't talk to peasants.
So with that, I still feel like he should have just gave him some.
He did. He gave them what they asked for.
I still feel like he could have still.
Not when you tried to swindle me, and then I'm still supposed to be nice. No, 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 no. Had they just kept it G, they would have got a tip. If nothing else, he probably would have gave them $50 a piece to split. He did some shit out of there. He said, "Oh, what is $2?" You like, nah, one. Okay, give me that back. Here you go, young nigga. Peace.
Yeah, then that's the moral sense of it is the baby been through a lot of crappy things in life. I just still feel like because he knows the hustle that these little boys are going through, and of course they try to swindle him, but he could have still blessed them. I
No.
hope he did do a double round and turn his car around and give him some money because that still was some asshole shit to me. I'm gonna just say that. I think he was an asshole.
Do you try to bless the cashier that overcharges you? No, you do not.
I've never been overcharged by a cashier.
You don't even like tipping, nigga.
That's a lot. I have tip.
I didn't say you didn't. I said you don't like to.
I don't like to, but if you already know what the struggle is with these young men, if they out there selling candy and if they asking for 200, obviously something is going on.
If you know what
put my bankroll back in my bag, like what? Like, it was just the fugaziness for me. And I love me some baby. Don't get me wrong, but
can I talk? Can I talk?
Go ahead.
If you understand the struggle of the people in the services that you generally tip and what they go through, you would bless them. Don DeMarco, go.
Ain't no doubt. First of all, the baby child, that was my commercial for today. Like I said, I believe the baby should have gave them some more than $2 and then to laugh at them and say, they mad as hell.
How much? What was the last tip you gave to your Grubhub delivery driver?
I think like $5, $6.
Okay, that's normal.
All right,
that's normal.
Okay.
You probably one of them cheap motherfuckers that do zero.
I can be cheap though. I'm not gonna even lie. Depending on how I'm feeling. So we're gonna move on to the next video.
Now this one here, see, I didn't even know about the other one. This the one he talking about his 22-year-old son here. That's why the shit he says on this video makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, because I was like confused. I'm like, he was talking about the 13-year-old. You like, no, he was talking about the 22-year-old. Like, huh? So we're back in effect. Here we go, guys. This one is police just left my house. LOL. Game again. This is before the video I just played. So this is days before the video I just played. Mine was the police came back, which means I thought it was associated with each other when it wasn't.
Well, why is he laughing out loud if the police? Well, never mind. You got to play. I guess because I've seen it already. I'm like, nigga, the way you was just acting in this motherfucker, like it was do or die. Why are you saying laugh out loud? But you'll see, this nigga Flogy. He come on there acting like I'm saying based off his title and how he come on acting, they don't match up. The way he talking and laugh out loud should not be in his title about this situation.
All right.
I ain't even said fuck Kwame Brown.
Yet.
No need to.
You got served some papers by police. I haven't shot over a lie. Now you don't piss me off. You like you got me shot, you stupid motherfucker.
Ooh.
I told you I don't like unnecessary business. I said I was on railroad. So all I saw out of my window was a blacked out SUV. These damn police officers go good at hiding their police. I come outside, feel like it's go time. I go around back, flip around the side. Thank God the motherfuckers on the porch. And I saw the police sign on the goddamn side of the car. I said, oh shit. And I threw what I had in my hand so that he didn't have to do something based on just what he saw. So I played that shit cool. I came out going, what up, man? Car racing like a mother. This whole ass cop coming down. I said, oh shit.
What did he throw out of his hand?
His gun, his pistol. But why is laugh out loud in his title the way he just went the fuck off?
I'm saying if it ain't different, you fight. I don't know. I don't think. All I know is my goddamn heart been racing every second. You sent the police to my house over a lie. That's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame how they use something like this. This is my first baby mama. My son is almost 22 years old. In fact, I think he is 22. When I first went viral,
I think he's 22.
Sometimes I forget how old my son is. I think he's 22 now too.
Stop sucking dick from the back, ma'am.
That's how I feel. You forget.
You gonna be arrested, girl? Now what you want to be? You gonna be arrested? I'm gonna see you in a minute. I'm gonna see you in a minute. See, it's a shame. It's a shame how some of you women do. Because shout out to my agent, Jeff Warren. He done passed away. See, my agent, he was a little short. He gave me some advice. I did not listen to him because I didn't have my father in my life. This young lady used to be in my high school class. She was cheating on my baby sometimes. Sometimes I cheat on her. She was cheating buddies and it was pretty buddies. So this woman life is so fucked up because she makes poor choices. She was messing with me my senior year in high school, but she was dating another guy that was in college. She used to get turn the dryer on in the little outside porch. You know how you turn that washer dryer on the south, you got the front porch. She turned that goddamn dryer on, mama, and he did that. So y'all quiet ass hands up. I'll quiet ass hands up. All these stories, they're high. But see, you know what? I stay quiet because I never want my son to know what type of woman you do. And I think too many men do that. Because y'all women be acting like y'all some hell of a motherfucker. Some of you. And us men just stay quiet. Take it on the chin and spit that shit. But this ain't one of them times. So since you got my son on the block, I'm going to tell you. So my son doesn't know that his mother had another man, the guy she was dating on college, signed the birth certificate for my son, and they were supposed to get married. They didn't get married because allegedly his mother, because the boy don't look nothing like him, but both of us are tall and black. I have to say, keep your feet. Them shit she'll do. Slang her ass out. Keep on me that shit. But no, I ain't gonna stop. No. I'm not gonna stop. Because my thing is there's too many young boys that go through life hurting because mothers lie. Some mothers lie. And the fact that you're gonna lie like this on this boy, to ask Tyrus Thomas the same thing. I had Michael Jordan practice to do basketball with. That's what it's about, being a father. But you man,
Michael Jordan camp. I thought you didn't like Jordan.
That was the advice that my agent gave me. He said that this woman only wants your money. She's gonna fight you day in and day out for money. He was absolutely right. You can come look in the house and go, well, that chicken makes something you have a fucking baby. He's the one man for the damn house. She got so many other goddamn kids that I go in my son finally got bullshit for all. You like got me shot in my own fucking yard.
But how though? How did she almost get him shot? She didn't make that nigga overreact like he claimed he did and go outside with the strap on go mode.
Well, you know, in this climate, that's why I talk
Oh, ma'am.
Sir, I'm serious.
You making so many excuses for this nigga. Are y'all dating?
Sir, I'm not making excuses for him, but I'm just saying, in this climate, calling the police for what?
Ma'am, they weren't called. They were there to serve him papers. She didn't call because she was just being a dick. He was being served papers saying you being sued for something, or you got to be in court for something. It wasn't no disturbance, nigga. That's what I'm like. Mad made a great point. Typically, a process server does that, and they don't come in unmarked cards because it's process serving.
Well, in his defense, maybe he didn't know what was going on.
So he can't blame my point exactly. He can't blame her for saying you almost made me get shot because she had nothing to do with his response to what he saw outside. He was the one that said, "Oh shit, unmarked car," which is highly doubtful for a process server. Unmarked car. I'm gonna grab my pistol. I'm gonna go out the back door. I'm gonna creep around the house. And it's the police, but even though they didn't see me with the gun, you almost got me killed.
But that's why I come up with the same scenario. I'm saying like it's the climate. So he's pushing this propaganda. Can we say that?
Yes. He on a bashing his baby mama spree. I just want to
Not
point
even
out
a
that
bashing the baby mama, but this just to say, because I have been in many chat rooms or panels where people say, I'm not calling the police for nothing because of everything that's been going on. I would never call the police. And I know for sure that's a lie.
well, I just want to point out this nigga said he sent his son to Michael Jordan camp, the same Michael Jordan who he claimed ruined his life. Who picked on him? Who bullied him? You sent your son to that nigga camp? You would think you didn't want to see Jordan ever again. And you wouldn't want to put your son through what he put you through.
Let's continue. Because I'm
He said it. He said, I had sent the boy to Jordan camp and everything. He talked too much.
Yeah, at this point I sometimes be like Kwame, sometimes he needs a producer.
I predicted this months ago, man, when I did the first show about him.
But what I also told you too about Kwame in this situation is that he has a core audience that is men out here that
Everybody got a core audience.
yeah, so I don't think nothing about what he's doing is gonna hurt his image. I just think that sometimes it's just a little overwhelming.
Ma'am, if he is able to come out and tell his story, if those women and the kids do the same thing that he's doing, it's definitely going to hurt his image because they're going to hear the other side of the story. Remember, they ain't came out and said shit. He came out and talked about the 13-year-old and his mom and the 22-year-old and his mom. He did this. They ain't came out and said shit.
But then again, we don't know if they've been talking in the background. It might just all be
Yeah, ma'am, as much as this nigga's name is trending, if somebody had an interview with his baby mamas out, we'd have fucking heard about it by now.
exactly.
Come on now. So it's safe to say that these women have not come out and said anything. But if they do, yes, that will hurt his image simply because he can't stop talking. There's some emotional shit he just did, and he preached about what men are supposed to do. He did it twice. Not once. He did it twice. Then he made himself the victim on this one. Like the police almost killed me. Nigga, they didn't even know you had a gun. And they were coming to serve you papers to say, bro, you gotta come to court. Child support papers. Well, there was no gun for that.
He don't know. He's a tractor mowing his lawn. Mind his business. Eating his fruit.
Man, if he was on the tractor mowing his lawn, he would have saw that it wasn't an unmarked car and it said police on the side, like he saw when he went in the house, got his gun, creeped around the side of the house, and saw it.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me he had a big Soldier Boy story? Remember when Soldier Boy got robbed in the house?
Well, Soldier Boy actually shot at some niggas though. He didn't shoot as much. He didn't do all the shit he said, but he actually shot the nigga. The robbery happened.
The Soldier Boy said, I rolled jumped up, do. So that's what you're trying to say that Kwame did?
Pow, pow, pow. That's how he described it. He said, man, I'm on go mode. Niggas been threatening me. Shit, I'm coming around the back. He came like he was Liam Neeson about to ambush some niggas.
That shit was hilarious.
He act like he the nigga on Taken in that scene. Like I was finna fuck some niggas up. Then I saw it was the police and I threw my gun down. Registered handgun on her, threw my gun down.
Great point. So you said that he
Your
sent
boy's
his son to wait. You said he sent his son to the Michael Jordan camp.
To Michael Jordan camp. Your boy's the Lion King.
But was Michael Jordan there?
It's Jordan's camp, and yes, Jordan appears at his camp. Somebody, was he there?
What?
This is why I said stop sucking dick from the bed. You are going above and beyond to make excuses for this man. Was Michael Jordan there? Why would you even want to send him to Jordan camp?
But sir, you sucking.
Did you know? Because I was about to say, did you know him wearing Jordans caused him to lose a contract with Adidas, an endorsement deal with Adidas, because he was wearing Jordans? The same guy that ruined his life.
I mean, but if it's in his contract that he's able to send or keep going, Michael Jordan's not there.
No, I'm saying he wore Jordan shoes one time and violated the terms of a deal with Adidas. But Jordan ruined his life, but he liked Jordan products and his basketball camp.
You gotta send me where he actually said that, because he hasn't really came out officially speaking on Jordan.
Well, he sang it in these videos. In this video, he just told the baby mama, I sent the boy to Jordan camp. You walked off, but he said it.
Okay, but you saying that he ruined his life. No, you saying that Michael Jordan ruined his life.
Nigga, he said
Michael Jordan ruined his life. That's the point.
But when he first came out,
send me the audio where he said,
man, when he first came out, he said Jordan never wanted me. Jordan made sure I didn't play. Jordan had me running. Jordan was gonna have me traded. So he was saying Jordan ruined
his life. He just saying what happened. You're putting all those action words behind. I'm about to push play. You don't want to hear nothing else.
I said okay. I can't argue with that.
Exactly. Thank you.
But unless you the what's that character from Wizard of Oz? The straw man. Unless you're a straw man, anybody can see that he's trying to say Michael Jordan is the reason he sucked at basketball.
No, everybody can't see. You gotta have the words.
He said every time out in the back.
Homeless asshole. Who you coughing at? Who you coughing at? I know you ain't coughing at me.
Like, damn, is that serious?
I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
He left. Listen. He dropped his own self. Listen.
Just show it.
I'll just show it.
You try to use words.
Oh, child, get out your feelings. Come on back up here. The link is dropped. This fool left. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. Oh. Child, let me get back on me. He is childish. Jeez.
See, that's the thing. So I hate about some of you guys. Some of you think it's the same woman. If I ask you to go to a hotel with myself, you married. I don't want you no more. And that's the sad thing. I got pictures, I got texts, I got everything. I don't want you no more. I don't want you. That's a damn shame. The day she texted me that dumb shit after I went viral, I said, I won't even do that. I said, oh, you can say it. That's all me. Whatever. And I sent her a text. I said, why don't you talk to this boy and actually tell him the truth of what happened? That you was hateful because you were supposed to get married to another man, and that wedding got called off because you was upset that I was dating that, and you know I ain't want you to have with you. So I'm just saying, you can't blame me for your life with those choices. I won't take blame for that. I would take blame for standing up like a man and taking another man's name off of my son's name, get his name changed, and taking care of him, begging you to see him. I will take blame for that. And your husband is a dumb. I told him that he's a dumb. To have you do this type of shit, he's a dumb. That's why I have to make you black white and baby. You know that. I just don't want you to know why to change. I'm not doing that shit. Okay.
Oh, did he use the bitch word?
He used the bitch word.
Yeah, he used the bitch word. I think he said stupid bitch. Now, I personally don't have a problem with it, but he was offended when his mama was called a bitch. But it's okay for him to call his son's mama bitches. It's quite weird.
It's quite weird when, and I get where you're coming from with the whole bitch word, because certain people will feel like, oh, you don't call up somebody a bitch, but then I turn around and call the next person a bitch. So I actually get where you're coming from on this aspect of it, because I'm like, it was a whole fight about the word, and then now it's like, it's easily said.
Towards the kids, towards the mother of your kids, the woman you chose. You was upset about your mom, and your fans were upset about your mom being called this word.
Right.
And then you turn around and called somebody's mom the same thing you were mad your mom was called. It's really weird. He got a connection to these women.
You know what? It's not weird. People just fake it until they make it. Somebody was upset that you called somebody a bitch, and they turned around and called me a bitch, and then it's like, so what we supposed to do with that? We just moved on with our life, but it's the same concept, and that's why I'm looking at Kwame in the same light now at that aspect, because I'm like, damn, people got really pissed off at you, and now that same person called me one. So I can't hold. I'm sorry, Kwame. I can't. You are wrong too. Because I was trying to look at things in a different aspect, and it can't be.
Yeah, I've never.
Motherfuckers would lie to kick it, and I think that's what it is. People would lie to kick it.
I'm an equal opportunity bitch caller. If you're acting like a bitch, I will call you as such. I don't just call people bitches for no reason.
But yeah, but you don't turn around the next.
Unless I'm telling the story.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. You my black queen, and be like, huh? You. No. But so I get what you're saying about Kwame, because Kwame was running around here saying the same thing, and it goes across the board for everybody.
Hello, Nanya. How are you doing?
Oh, Nanya. That was our sexy voice. Hello, Nanya.
Yes.
Please stop it. Hey, Nanya. The game, you got your referee. What you watch? It's Sunday. Did you watch your referee shirt? You sure ain't jumped on this panel yet. I ain't got time to talk about your referee.
He don't need the referee shirt. He gonna come up here and, hey, again, I hadn't said fuck Kwame Brown one time. I'm just commentating on what he said. I ain't shocked at him. I got baby mama problems, but I ain't coming to YouTube with it. Big platform or small. Ain't the world business. A grown ass man.
Shout out to that.
And none of my kids have me blocked, so I can just text and FaceTime them freely. But that was weird. You were going on that. He said that, he talking about a 22-year-old, he said, you got me blocked. So she took her son's phone and blocked him, and the son can't unblock it. This is what he wants the world to believe. 22-year-old.
Yeah, that was kind of different. But I'm not in a household, so I
You
don't
have
know.
to say, you have to say, but and if he paid a phone bill on said phone, it ain't no way in hell I could be blocked. It's gonna be some furniture moving that day.
Like Kwame said, don't wake up with violence now.
I ain't worried. Furniture moving mean that motherfucking phone gonna be broke. That's furniture. It's gonna move around. Phone gonna be broke. I'm paying the bill and I can't, and it's blocked. Oh, give me my shit.
Oh, it's a new day and age. You can do that shit right from the way my
No,
shit is set up. I should turn that shit
I
off.
make an impact. I make an impact to mom because you ain't been paying the phone bill. Now, welcome to that life. Smash it. Thank your mama. You love this iPhone. Thank your mama for it being broke since she blocked me. But I'll go with that. She blocked him. So his son
And
can't get
disclaimer,
stop.
wait a minute. And disclaimer, we're speaking on a conversation that's Kwame is having, not nothing directly towards anybody's life.
So check it out. I'm gonna go with the baby mama blocked his number, used the 22-year-old son to block dad from calling. Okay. What about IG, Facebook, email, Facebook Messenger, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok? He can't contact you on none of it. You can't contact him on none of them other avenues.
Listen, in the way people can change their names around on these social media sites, maybe he couldn't.
Ma'am, I'm saying if the son wanted to talk to him, or if Kwame wanted to talk to the son, he could simply DM him because he's saying, I can't talk to my son because you blocked my number. But the nigga 22, we ain't talking about the 13-year-old. This is the 22-year-old, a grown-ass man who can decide if he want to unblock the number or not.
No, he opened the door to a conversation to figure out why your grown son doesn't want to talk to you.
It sound like a nigga that graduated at 19. Talking about Kwame Brown. The story he telling sounds like something concocted by a nigga that graduated at 19.
Because this is his first child. So.
Yes, the one he had in high school.
Let's push play.
Grown the motherfucker.
Cars in your driveway, but I ask you, why the fuck do you need 4 cars? Why you need a Camaro or a truck or a Mustang and all this shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? This supposed to be child support, not my car support.
He mad she got 4 cars. He got a tractor.
You made more money off my son than you've worked for in your career. You like to got me shot. When one of my people is not home, my son is going to be a recipient of it. If something happened to me. And you too stupid to understand that? Because you like to spend money and shop all goddamn time. You got basketball playing the game. You got to spend like this. It's a goddamn shame. This is the type of shit that goes on. That's why black men are so frustrated sometimes. You motherfuckers take their children and act like you some hell of a motherfuckers and hold these kids hostage. And make it all about goddamn. You wrote on a piece of paper that you wanted me in jail. After your mama begged me, please sign the birth certificate, please. I said, you don't have to beg me to do that. If my agent was begging me, please don't sign it, please don't sign it. You ain't got to do shit out there. Like you said, don't sign it. But if you want to help them out, Like I say, no, I'm change the page. You little piece of shit. Oh, man, you got me shot. You won't get jail. Oh, okay. Really? I might have to call legal to me again. But you know what?
Pause. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That nigga, you got to slow it down. You got to put it back on regular speed because you didn't catch it. But he said, you like to get me shot and you want me in jail? I'm going to have to call the lead attorney on your ass. That is hilarious to me.
I'm going to have to call the lead attorney.
You know what?
I don't. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I don't really take him serious. I almost feel like this is all for entertainment, and he almost got his baby mamas in his back pocket for these conversations because this is just too. I don't see nobody doing this for. I don't see him doing this for the YouTube. It almost sounds like he got them in his back pocket, and if the shit hit the fan, they gonna have his back.
Nigga, the
YouTube and now and going viral. You don't think
ma'am, we don't know. First of all, we don't know if the lead attorney is a lead attorney. What I do know is this nigga wears the same blue suit jacket every time he go live. He don't switch it up for him to be a lead attorney. And he's sitting in front of a green screen, but he lying to the people like it's a real fucking bookshelf. And he look like Donatello. But other than that, I don't know if this nigga's a real attorney. I don't care, but he seems like he's a YouTuber like the rest of us.
And that's what I'm saying about Kwame. It almost sounds like it's for shock value. And I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again.
So it wasn't for therapy.
A core audience of black men that has been jilted by baby mamas, wives, children, and all this. The thing that he's talking about, it grabs on to people because they feel like, oh, that's my story.
But people diss Kevin Samuels followers because they say they just the same way. His core followers have been jilted by what
Kevin Samuels is today, though, right? You see where he is today, and the women are still calling Kevin Samuels, talking about their life.
Well, at least Kevin Samuels ain't talking about his baby mamas and making himself look stupid. Yeah, yes, it does. If he's making, ma'am, you can turn your core audience off by talking stupid. If all you say is dumb shit, your core audience is gonna be like, this nigga is dumb.
Obviously not. It's only 6K in his chat room.
It's only been
still jumping on his panel.
It's only been 3
like this.
It's only been 3 months.
It don't matter. You count down to his demise.
No, I'm not. You keep talking about his core audience, and I'm saying he can turn people off. And you saying it ain't happening, and I'm saying, nigga, it's only been 3 months. He's just now starting to show how dumb he is. Do you think he can last another 3 months doing videos like this? Talking about his baby mama.
Yes.
Put some money on it.
Put some money on it.
With his baby mama videos. Put some money on it. $100 cash out. I'm saying if he keeps doing videos like this about his baby mama, making him seem dumb by saying my baby mama got my 22-year-old son to block me, that makes you seem stupid. He's a grown ass.
When I say there's a core audience for conversations like that, this is there's a lot of men that's probably going through the same shit he's going through, and that's what I mean by the core audience. They're not going to
bet 100.
They're going to bet 100. Like revolution, somebody is on here. They talking the same stuff I talk, and I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying it's still happening. He's gonna have people following them.
So you calling those people stupid? Because I did.
You're calling them that. I'm not calling them nothing. I'm calling it it's reality. You're not the only person in the world.
I know.
If you're able to get beyond that point of your life with your kids' mothers and not go through the shit that he's going through, kudos to you. Congratulations to you. But obviously,
the world wouldn't know, and the following had no choice when he put the shit out publicly.
Social media.
The following didn't know until he put it out publicly. Now, if those women come out and do the same thing, it's fair game.
There it goes.
He brought it to the forefront, which could make him lose his followers. If they come out with their story and they're black women, and you know the age that we're in, since that's what you be saying, we're in the age of the black woman.
So you don't follow.
They gonna cancel the shit out of Kwame Brown if she make him seem like a monster.
Let me ask you a question, which I'm already gonna know the answer to. So do you follow Strong Mommy Christie? Do you follow the life of Liz? So your silence means no, right?
Ma'am, you've
These
seen
women,
my.
listen. These women in between each other have at least 5 or 6 kids. The shit that they go live about, they get way more than Kwame views based off of the ignorant shit that they do. They got all these baby daddies, all these babies running around. Every 5 minutes they homeless. Every 5 minutes they go
They're
on
also women.
shit that's going on in their life.
They're
There is
also
a
women.
core audience for this
They're
bullshit.
also women.
That's what Kwame has, a core audience for
They're
bullshit.
also women.
Also, women what?
I said those people you named are also women.
Okay, and Kwame is a man, and he's talking about man shit that's happening in
And
his life that other
if
man has went through.
I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. If both of Kwame Brown's baby mamas come out, they will suck away the female support that he has because whatever they have to say is going to make him look like a monster.
I don't believe it. I believe he was still
all these niggas you've seen canceled, and you gonna say you don't believe that?
Okay. Which niggas I seen canceled?
Niggas in general, you see them get canceled because of what a woman says.
Which ones?
For what? Niggas get canceled for anything.
Which ones? Name them.
Tory. You say Tory's in.
You said we already had this conversation before. He's not a baby daddy. He's not a baby daddy to nobody.
I will go, ma'am. The point was about canceling, but since you said he didn't get canceled, I'll concede.
So
I don't have time to play semantic games with you. You trying to use words.
With you, but
ma'am, Tory Lanez was canceled. People said, ma'am, you will not be honest. Tory Lanez was canceled because Meg said he shot him. If these women come out and say that Kwame Brown did some fucked up shit, he will be canceled. But you just sat up here and act like it ain't true. All the woman got to do is say, all the woman got to do.
I'm not agreeing with you, sir. That's it.
All a woman got to do is say a nigga did something. He canceled. Deshaun Watson going through it now.
You cannot compare Deshaun to Kwame.
I can compare because ma'am, the point was, ma'am, no. You see, apparently the point keeps.
Like, I hear feelings. So what? So what?
The point keep going over your head, or you just don't want to get the point. Which is probably you don't want to get the point just because you're being a dick. But yes, the point is I said since he came out talking about his baby mamas, if they come out with some shit and make him seem like a monster, he will be canceled. That is a true fucking statement. Because anytime it happens, and there's several cases, no matter what it is, whether it's shooting, whether it's drugging, or whatever.
You realize, but listen,
Ain't T.I. getting canceled?
Listen. You just threw in the word monster. You never used that terminology in the
I did. I said if they make him look like a monster, I actually did.
Now that when you put monster,
I actually did.
Then that's playing semantics.
No, I said if they make him out to be a monster, they will cancel him. You don't have to do anything freaking sexually to somebody to be considered a monster, ma'am.
I didn't say that either, sir.
But my point was, since he brought their business out in the public, they now have the right to respond. They may not, but since he brought it out, they have the right to respond. And with the way that women are riding with each other, if they say he did some fucked up shit or make it seem like he a deadbeat father, they gonna turn on him. They could just simply say he's a deadbeat.
Actually, you said canceled, and you said that his following
all of the above.
If you listen, my only defense of that is he has a core audience, which is fathers that's in his situation that won't cancel him, that will still follow him at the end of the day because somebody has been through that. That's all I was saying. Now you added all this extra shit
Ma'am,
to
if
it.
you split your following in half, you still lost half of it. So you can make it seem good and all glamorous or whatever with that hardcore following, but it's not as big as it once was.
Can we finish the audio?
Yes. Now that you're done just saying words like Kwame Brown, now that you're done just using words like Mr. Kwame,
Just show it.
I'll just show it.
Cause you try to use words.
you said monster, you playing semantics, you said this.
You
Tory
did.
Lanez ain't never been canceled. Ma'am, I gave several examples. Niggas that just get canceled from what a woman said. I gave several examples. You just, ma'am. So my point exactly. My point, you like Tory, you like Kwame. If these women come out with some fucked up shit about him, people are going to leave just like they left Tory.
Nobody left Tory.
Nigga, we just did an episode of
Tory, but them weak ass industry niggas like Bun B and
you can't
get back on their pedestal and understand that nothing happened to Megan. Please don't make me go.
I hate to use words, but you can't say ain't nobody leave him and then say but them weak ass industry niggas, because the weak ass industry niggas would be somebody. So he was canceled.
May
not have been by everybody, but everybody doesn't ever
was canceled.
Ma'am, R. Kelly was canceled, but not by everybody.
Here, knock. Who is it?
Mad. I knew it was mad. My sixth sense. But no, R. Kelly was canceled, but everybody didn't cancel him. Like, nigga, stop playing. You using words. I don't know why you using.
How you doing, Mad Militant? I see you got your referee shirt out the washing machine.
And notice what it says: special guest referee. It's a special guest referee, so I don't know who might get hit with the chair right now, but Kwame looking suspect right now, man.
Man, get the table.
What you call, man? I'm looking. Matter of fact, my computer's sitting on it. We gotta wait.
Get the table.
But money, from what you just said and shit, you know what I'm saying? Since he responded, it's an echo.
Is it me?
Echo. I believe so. I wanted to say something earlier, like you need your earplugs in, or your laptop is too loud.
Do you got your other phone on? No, that might be you, nigga. Cut YouTube off.
No, it ain't me. I was hearing it when I was sitting in the chat.
Oh.
But it wasn't that bad. It's like a close echo, so it ain't that bad. But on the headphones,
have my mic here, but I don't have nothing else.
Do you have your phone on?
Yeah.
Is the volume up?
No, it's close to the mic though. I think that
whatever.
I have my phone too close to my mic.
I'm not. I ain't saying this because I want him to lose. I'm saying like, he going too damn far.
I'm gonna walk off.
This is just all the big publicity. Boy, are you turning the air conditioner down like Umar?
Ooh.
That sound like I heard some air conditioning turning down.
Oh, that might have been me raking something here. But what you call?
Oh, okay. It's still like the air conditioner. You know, Umar said I'm gonna turn down the air conditioner. Then you heard a big sniff. No, but I'm not even. I'm saying like Kwame, you did this emotionally, sir, and not logically. You just opened Pandora's box. Hopefully, you got some women that ain't gonna take you down through there like this.
They're not gonna take them down because they're gonna play along with it and get them. They're gonna get that bag. It looked like to me. It looked like a scheme.
Sir, in the world of YouTube, they could be just as big as him, just like that. Remember, it took him one video talking about Becky with the good hair, Steven Jackson, and Gilbert Arenas to change his life. You don't think Kwame Brown, baby mama, coming out to do a video ain't gonna change their life? You don't think Tasha K and them want that scoop?
It depends. You know what I'm saying? If they're already in on the scoop from the get-go. This a crafty dude that's moving right now. It looked like he's been sitting back the whole time, studying how YouTube moves.
Well, even if this is if this is a publicity stunt, cool, fine, but I still don't like the publicity stunt because you putting your kids in the middle of it. You talking about your baby mama hit him with a hammer. She got to live with it. Publicity stunt or not.
You was in the room last night, man. God daggone, we walked through this video. It took us 3 hours to go through 11 minutes. We broke the shit down on this motherfucker. That story do not sound correct as far as how he's telling it. It sounds mixed up. It sounds screwed up. It sounds like it was thrown together.
But the first one she played, I didn't even know about. I'm familiar with this one. That's why I'm hitting it. I'm just hitting little tidbits. But no, I'm saying if it's the publicity stunts are cool, but why are you involving your kids in it? If the moms are cool with it, that's between y'all. Y'all are adults, but y'all are throwing the kids into it.
Is it any rules when it's time to get the bag?
Yes. It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
What the fuck? I want to get the bag, I want to pay my son's mom out to be a woman who hit him with a hammer. He still got to go to school. Your mama whooped you with a hammer? The world didn't know this.
I ain't lying. Man, that's something you want to get out. Not nowadays.
But it's not even smart to say my adult son let his mama block me.
That part was so funny last night.
Unless he trying to say his son doesn't have a brain, like all he got to do is unblock you.
Is he special ed or something?
The story, I think Kwame is special ed. Yeah. I won't put that on the son. The son went to barber school, know how to cut hair, so you can't be special ed and do that. That's a skill.
Okay, so if you want to get technical about going back to school and all of this, how about when Drake is taking his boy mama out and everybody's
something about school.
You just said something about school.
Your mic is.
I'm on a delay because I was in the kitchen warming me up something.
Your mic saying something. No, I said he still has to go to school. Like if it's a publicity stunt, you put out there. If it's not a publicity stunt, you just put out there to the world that your kid got abused with a hammer. He got to go to school and have questions about that from his peers.
You might talk too much.
Somebody's mic is itchy.
Yo, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, I think it may be your mic, PMP. We can hear you.
Nah, that's my mic. Give me 1 second. I'll come back on.
Man, something is very fishy, man. Have you noticed, man, he got a forehead like Maxine Waters?
I don't know what Maxine Waters' forehead look like.
Yeah, you do, man. We used to have a picture of it up there on Tommy's show and shit, sitting in the corner and shit. Look like the fucking Cleon.
I have noticed, though, this young man is the Lion King.
I have been catching a lot of it. When you slow it down and rewind it back, you do catch a lot of stuff.
Core following or not, I don't like liars. I don't know what it is about liars. I don't like them.
No, I don't dig them too much either.
If you entertain it, and I know you entertain it, it's cool, but if you portraying this shit as real, you're lying. It's a difference between acting and lying.
Yeah, it do look like an act.
Acting is entertainment. Lying is trying to trick people into believing some shit happened that didn't. Like saying you was 17 when you was 19 when you got drafted. That's lying. I don't know why Joy disagreed with that. Was that a lie?
I mean, but after 3 months of paying attention to this guy, all right, do you think the money changed him or do you think he's been compromised?
Sir, y'all hated on me when I did the first video saying if he kept talking, I was going to have to do my job. I don't think he's been compromised. I think it's just the fame has The fame is gone. I think the fame.
I saw the numbers drop.
Fame gets to everyone. I don't care who you are. You handle it. Everybody handles it differently, but fame gets to everyone.
Interesting.
My favorite song is Hollywood by Jay-Z and Beyonce that breaks down this entertainment shit to a T.
What's good?
In that song, he talks about how once you get fame, you like want it, you need it. Some people cope, and others, and he went through a list of entertainers that killed themselves because of the fame that they
We can hear you now.
wanted so much.
We can hear you now, partner.
What's going on, y'all? Remember what we spoke about a long time ago? That he's talking too much?
Yep.
That's what he's doing.
About
Who else would know that?
Ago.
Who else would know what's going on in his house? You can't put that out there for everyone to hear.
Those women.
Yeah.
And now people like the Breakfast Club could pick this up, and they wouldn't be wrong for covering it because it's something he said.
Yeah.
Tasha K and them could cover this, and it's something that he said.
The Breakfast Club needs to stay away from it.
But I'm just saying, anybody, when you put out shit like this, anybody can pick it up.
He's getting too comfortable.
They could take this video like they do with any other video and give a nigga dunk the other day for it.
What you call PMP? What make you think he's getting too comfortable? Is it the new microphone? He keep grabbing that sucker, man. He keep grabbing that sucker on the
like it's about to fall.
It's a cash app, everything, man.
It's the newfound
love,
money, and attention,
appreciation. Yeah, it's getting to his head now.
I get it, but he should be. What's weird about if it's the fame, which that's what it seems like. It's weird because you've already been famous, so this shouldn't be anything new to you. It should be something you've already experienced, and you're ready to embrace the second go round and your second win.
But you know what? There's a difference between someone who was infamous. You know, he was famous for the wrong reasons. He was shitted on, right?
Well, he got in 2001. He was famous for being the first high school draft pick. In 2002, it was just his second year. Third year, his stats got better. It wasn't until after about year 5 or 6 to where he started losing stardom. But initially, they gave him time. They gave him a couple years, so he got like 3. Jordan retired after his second year. His third year in Washington was his best scoring and rebounding year of his career.
But he played for how long? Was it 12 seasons?
13.
13. So for the better half of his career, he was considered a bust, according to the analysts and everything else, right?
He's supposed, but 4 years in though, he's supposed to be adjusted to that fame. You still was the number 1 draft pick for them first 3 years before folk knew you was sorry. The third year looked like you was on your way.
Correct, but put this way: in those first 4 years, he was the shit, right? Everyone was he was being rewarded and all that stuff. But then in the later half of his career, which was the longer part, he was considered a bust. Going into after when he retired, people are still shitting on him. So it's almost like he went from a period where he was chastised to now he's getting embraced, he's getting all the love.
But he's still, but it was one point in his career where he was embraced and got all the love. So he's supposed to know how that feels to not be a dick.
What you call money?
Because he also knows how it feels not to get the love. And based on what you do or say on this shit, makes or breaks if you continue to get the love or not.
No, that's true. He should know how to handle it.
Man, from what he said, MoneyBoy, he got all the love between 2001 and 2013. He was getting all the love.
But I mean, that's any goddamn ball player. That's any ball player. And just like, if you that nigga like Kobe never had a shortage of bitches throwing themselves at him even after he retired. After he retired, he still was that nigga to where he could get women to sleep with him. I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying his stature was that absurd. Paul Pierce, for example, he had no problem having them bitches on his IG. They wanted to be with Paul Pierce because he was still that nigga after playing.
I'm gonna put it like this: Do you think that he was like one of those niggas on the job that once he's hired, he's only there to get paid? He really don't want to do no work. But he know he had the job and he know he wanted to get paid, so all he had to do was just show up and do the minimum just
Could
to
have
keep
been.
paid.
I think that's a proper assessment because if you, I don't want to think that he tried his best and he just couldn't get better.
You know what though? Being that he was as tall as he was, to a guy in his position, he probably thinks he doesn't have to work. He already has his height.
Yeah, that's
right?
why I was like, I believe that could be true because I mean, shit, I refuse to believe that he was in the gym and he constantly working on his craft and just never got better. I refuse to believe it. Patrick Beverly didn't got better.
I believe he did get better and never wanted to show it because on a lot of those highlights, for somebody who's a bust, he got some pretty good moves when he was scoring, when he was rebounding, dunking, or whatever. He got some moves. I don't know what the hell happened to his career. It's like it's a flash.
Did you watch a whole game? That's the problem. He did it in spurts. He couldn't do it consistently.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying he's a
He
Pippen?
he could do it one quarter and then he might not do it for 10 games.
So you're saying he's a Scottie Pippen?
Man.
Sir, why would you disrespect Scottie Pippen like that?
Hey, right. Now he's doing some dumb shit right now. But
when Scottie got that contract with the Blazers, he didn't do much. When he was number one,
they were a playoff team.
I mean, at that time, I would probably say yeah because he
they
probably
were a playoff team with Scottie and Sabonis.
Scottie wanted to be number 2.
So think about it. He
doesn't want to be number 1
all those years. You know what I'm saying? He probably lost his steam probably going into after being with that unit for so long.
Who knows, man? But the only time Scottie wanted to be number 1 is when the white man came along to take his shine.
No.
Cool coach.
Oh yeah.
That man, hey.
You gonna give him the ball?
I'm not gonna let you do Scottie Pippen like this. Scottie Pippen did right.
Well, he was mad about that shit.
That's a real nigga move, man. Like, hold up. I've been down all this time and you ain't gonna get to me. Fuck y'all team.
And
I'll flip all this shit over.
And the thing about pimping though, not to get off subject, but the thing about pimping in that, he didn't even get penalized for that. Now you penalize Isaiah Thomas. You penalize Isaiah Thomas for walking off the court a couple of seconds after the knowing the emotion that was in that
Dream Team, sir. That was from the Dream Team. He didn't get penalized like actually in the league.
That was, man. That was the Dream Team, man.
What
happened last night?
But then I'm saying even when
the Nigeria killed him.
Was Pippen on a Dream Team after that?
Who?
Was he on a Dream Team after that? Because that shit, Isaiah happened before the Pippen said, fuck y'all. That was in what, 94?
Yeah, the Dream Team was like 91, 92. I think that was
92 Barcelona Olympic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't even think he played on an Olympic team after it. Why you bringing it up?
Can we get back
I
to
forgot.
the video?
I forgot the link.
His ass out.
Can we get back to the video?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, regulate.
I am. I'm not going to step in onto what y'all was talking about because what y'all was saying about Kwame, I don't even have time for it right now.
Man, we are not.
We're here to whip Kwame's ass. No, let me stop.
How much is Kwame paying you to be his public defender?
Public defender, boy, she's that secretary, boy, she's doing it all.
And do you work with the lead attorney? Fuck it, I'm gonna repeat it again. This nigga only has one suit jacket. But he the lead attorney.
These dudes is losing momentum quick.
Kevin Samuels, at least Kevin Samuels switch his shit up. Then this nigga told y'all he left court and rushed home to go live.
He did. He was upset. All right.
If I was his client, I would be mad in a motherfucker. Anyway, so I'm gonna get the lead attorney over here. Does the lead attorney do child support cases? What is his specialty?
I think he do divorce. I'm not mistaken.
family law.
Yes, yes, sir.
Family law. So yeah. Well, that does that, and that coincides with child support then.
This nigga going to a nigga on YouTube, not the counsel that he used previously doing his litigation for child support.
And I mean, you didn't get nobody in all those years of being famous. You didn't get no links to anybody that can help you when things like this happen. Nigga said the lead attorney.
How many kids does he have? Do you guys know?
I don't.
Because the son that I saw looked like he was an adult.
Oh, you saw the son?
Yeah, he was playing. I don't know, he was playing spades or so. Or Connect Four with his son, and he showed his son for a few minutes. His son looks like an adult. So who's he paying child support for?
You mean you talking about that guy? That guy was his son?
No,
because I seen the younger one, but it was a taller one that was.
Yeah, it was a tall young guy that was. He said that was his son.
I remember that video.
I know he got a 13-year-old, a light skinned little boy. Like fair skin.
Yeah, he kind of
this guy wasn't 13 at that. I'll say that much.
I know what PMP talking about. If that's his brother, I mean, if that's his son.
So the video I showed before this one is he was talking about the 13-year-old, and now this one he's talking about the 22-year-old and something about child support. So I was all confused at one point.
What? Yeah. Why are you paying child support for 20? Unless he's in college.
He's saying the mom. That's what he said. He said that she asked for some more money when he went viral. She asked for some more money because the son want to go to college, and he was like, he ain't been to college in 2 years. You the one said the motherfucker wanted to be a barber. Sounds like a diss to me. It's the exact words. I thought we needed trade. It sounded like he dissed, bro.
Yeah, but I don't see what's wrong with paying for a trade school. Or let your son live with you.
I think the son may already be a barber. Because he said you the one said he wanted to be a barber. Now she was saying that he want to go to college and do something different. He may already have his.
Oh, he wants to get another diploma, another degree.
But that like if I think that statute of limitations is up. She can't just if this nigga want to go to school to 36, she can't keep getting money from the daddy. I think it has to be done unless he owe back pay.
Some of these places, I believe, child support goes up to 21 years old. But I think
as long as they do it when you're in college, but I think it only gives you 4 years. I think if you're in college, you only get up to 4 years. I don't think you got to pay for a master's degree.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But who knows?
Are y'all done with the words? Are y'all done?
Go ahead, Troy.
Are you ready? You must be ready to do what you've been doing all night.
What?
Sucking dick from the bed.
I just like Kwame. That's it. You the one that got the issue with it.
I ain't even said fuck Kwame Brown yet. I'm just talking about what he said. I'm saying I and then the really thing I said was like, if it's I understand publicity stunts, but putting the kids in it, I'm being partial and saying, bro, you gotta stop. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying he's a bad person. I'm making my jokes, but I'm saying you gotta stop, nigga. This shit is real. If you can't handle what you're giving out, you better stop it. Because that's what this shit is. You receive what you give.
Hey, you see what Kevin Samuels did when Vlad asked him about his ex-wife? He played that cool. Like, oh, we're all good. No issues. It's all love. Didn't say anything negative.
Piss these women off.
Yeah. You don't get on their bad side.
In the social media age, all they got to do is make a 10-minute video and they can be just as popular as him.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Kwame Brown. And put surviving in front of it, you got a fucking cult following.
Well, that's my whole argument behind all of this. You're right. Women can do anything they want, but I keep saying with Kwame, his core audience is that man that is going through what he's going through. That uncle, that cousin, of yours that baby mama or wife. I mean, it happens. This is the issue I have with you, money boy. You think that nothing happens to nobody else, you don't go through it.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. So I can't look. I can't look.
Nope, you can't do nothing.
Ding 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 ding.
But no, that's my whole argument behind all of this with Kwame. I don't fault him for whatever he's got going on, for him getting on social media and just spilling out all his errands and all his grievances about his baby mamas. We see it all the time on Facebook and we laugh about it. But now it's like, oh, he's gonna be canceled. Why Pookie wasn't canceled? Ray wasn't canceled.
I hate to put out
cookouts with them, smoking a blunt.
I hate to put our business out in the street, but you cut the fuck up when I attempt to talk crazy to you. I don't go as far as Kwame Brown went. And you sit here acting like that shit cool, talking about it's okay. You blame me when I talk crazy to you.
This is different.
Why? Because it's Kwame Brown?
No. Kwame is not in a relationship with these women. You're taking this personal, sir.
So are you saying the rules change when they're no longer together?
What I'm saying is what he's saying right now, he's irritated because the police was called to his home.
Not with this.
We don't know
this
that.
Woman. No, with this woman, they weren't called. They were delivering papers for a lawsuit. The other lady called the police, not this one.
For what reason? Okay. Did he say?
No. Yeah, niggas don't ever give you the reason. They just go off. Oh, yes, because he supposedly had made his son do push-ups because his son dropped something that he had to pay for.
So child abuse is what
they should have been called because this nigga working flipping hamburgers at 13.
What do you mean?
It's against child labor laws. He said his 13-year-old son go to work.
Oh, you said that.
Oh, and on this video, he said he had to pick his 22-year-old son up from work. He's like, I'm finna get off this jet. I gotta pick my son up from work. You ain't let him drop himself off? He ain't got no car.
And that's why I said the storyline behind this is just, I heard what you guys were saying about the bag and make, because I said it to MoneyBoy before y'all got on the panel. I said, shit, this might just all be a script. It all might just be making.
I will agree with that.
He making himself look like a sack of shit. I ain't doing no script where I make myself look bad.
And when MoneyBoy said he's making himself look like a sack of shit, I say MoneyBoy, he has a core audience of black men or men, period, that follows him.
And he got a nigga like me.
Storyline has more than what we got going on.
I agree, but he got a nigga out there like me that see through that shit, and I'm gonna pick it apart and keep spreading it to my audience.
Joy.
I'm one of many. I'm one of many.
Do you know the difference between men, groupies, and flunkies? Those are groupies and flunkies up under their following.
Nigga.
Yeah,
Kwame Brown was one person, but he got a whole group of people saying cancel Charlamagne the God. So don't tell me about what you won is. You won. He was just one nigga.
There's a lot of people that don't follow behind what Charlamagne did.
Nigga, it got popular when he started going at him. Cut the shit.
It didn't get popular when that storyline been going on for a minute. You don't follow social media, sir. You the same one that says you don't even be on social media.
Who been going around talking about why Charlamagne got his job? Let's get him canceled. Recently.
Oh, child.
I ain't even gonna go back. Just in 2021, who did it before Kwame Brown?
Follow a lot of stuff,
okay, so I'm asking you. So I'm asking you.
So bullshit. So I'm asking you. Watching everything. You don't.
So ma'am. So can you answer
one person and listen to one thing, and then you just think Rollins Polo just run around and you just figured it out because you woke up that morning.
Referee, can you?
I just saw something. No, it's
somebody
going on.
Can somebody please get Joy to answer the question? In 2021, Who is leading a campaign other than Kwame Brown to cancel Charlamagne the God? I'm just gonna give you 7 months to go through. You ain't got to go through
I
years.
don't have to.
Just give me this year.
Look the shit up on the Google. That's why everybody started following him when he started talking about
Kwame
it. That's when
Brown
he
made
started
it
saying
popular
the
this year,
name.
ma'am. When he started calling him Lesser Charles then and he went after him, he started making it popular to go after him. He made the Lay's case in the forefront again, and that's why he wanted to cancel him. Like, stop lying. I know you love him. I know you fuck with him.
First of all,
I know
I'm
you
not
fuck with
lying because
you
you don't follow a
are.
lot of
You
shit
know
that goes
damn
on the
well.
internet. Don't call nobody a liar
You
when
know.
you don't
You
follow
know
shit that goes on the
damn
internet.
well.
Please don't do that.
You know
You
damn
can't even
well.
call nothing out.
You
You
know
only follow one person on the internet. So don't do that.
Charlamagne the God was being
You
untouched this year.
irritating as hell because you think you
Charlamagne the
know
God.
everything.
Charlamagne the God was untouched this year. I ain't heard nobody saying cancel him until Kwame Brown said it.
Nobody was saying cancel him then, sir. Take over. I gotta go in the kitchen and do something.
Thank you.
I don't have nothing to
Thank
say.
you. Shit
Irritating as
lying.
hell.
You see, this motherfucker act like Kwame Brown did not rejuvenate the charge to cancel Kwame Brown this year. I mean, Charlamagne. Like, seriously?
That was an old story too that Charlamagne got over, and it was brought back by Kwame Brown again.
Nigga, who else has Charlamagne had to send a cease and desist to?
What's his name? Star. The Star Report.
And how long ago was that?
That was about 2 years ago. He broke the story, right?
That's my point. I wasn't saying that it hadn't been talked about. I'm saying it had died down.
It died down. He
Went
brought it back
under the
up.
rug. Kwame Brown got it popping again.
Even Joe Budden.
Just one man.
Joe Budden referenced it, but then he didn't take it that far.
But my point was, she tried to hit me with the "I'm the one man," and what I'm saying is, Kwame Brown, that one man, was able to lead the charge against Stephen A. Smith, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, and all of that. So when a person says there's just one man, it's almost like they saying you ain't shit. What can you do? And I'm just like, the nigga that you like was one man.
Mm-hmm. People already had those feelings already, but he had the megaphone to speak up about it, right?
Even the guy that shot the documentary was like, shit, we didn't get this much steam off of it.
Yeah.
The girl had to say, I thank you for putting this back in the forefront, because it was an afterthought.
Yo, have you ever seen, there was a clip on YouTube where it's like Charlamagne's like most savage moments or whatever, where he was smelling the chairs of guests and looking down people's shirts and stuff. That shit was scrubbed off. Once that story came out, a year or 2 years ago, they scrubbed that off. You can't find it anymore.
That's a small clip of that on my Mad Militant page and stuff.
Of those clips?
Of one of them when he did when he sniffed the chair. I believe it was Mariah Carey or Jennifer Lopez.
So Jennifer Lopez, yeah.
Yeah, I made fun of that one.
You doing some wild shit, man. That now he acts like he's brand new, like he doesn't do those things. He was doing that. That was his claim to fame. Charlamagne was like the shock jock, right? That was his angle. But now he's all about mental health. He's done a rebrand. I put him in the same category as Mark Lamont Hill, to be honest, man.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, you'll know Mark Lamont Hill? No. He's a guy who had that debate with Judge Joe Brown about Bill Cosby.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
Oh, it happened about last week.
I didn't feed into too much of that Cosby story when it was happening. It didn't make sense.
I was just saying that's a risky game there. He got all the momentum in the world. The last thing he needs is some scorned baby mamas coming out because he talks shit about them first. I think any person would agree that makes sense.
I think he just found them a new hustle, so they ain't got to bother him. He gonna put their ass on with the story and shit, and they let it ride.
That's making me look bad. I don't know. Again, one of them was accused of hitting the kid with a hammer.
That is
one of them.
Yes,
That
and
is
the other one, he just is just dragging through the mud, saying you was finna pin this baby on another nigga, and shit, I went on and signed it, and you got 4 cars, and you just wasting the money. It's like he talk mad shit, like shit. I didn't pay you to make more money off me in child support than you've done in your career working. He talking mad shit about these women.
Yeah, you got to keep that under wraps, man.
That is it's when you're doing publicity stunts, there's a line to be drawn. Some shit
so so
no.
so he's saying the second one got too much. She did too much with the child support.
He's saying she just done fucked it off and now she wants some more, and the son 22. And
Oh,
she
she wants some.
also blocked the 22-year-old son from calling him.
Oh no, she can't
That's a
want no
grown
more. That
man.
shit sitting in her driveway. Boy, if she got 4 cars, you better sell one of them motherfuckers. That's your money.
But even him bringing that up is kind of like, what the fuck? She ain't. Why are you counting her money?
I ain't lying. He has to if she asks him for more. That's what she violated. So yeah, I would have to call that out.
Sir,
Just
when the
because.
child, sir,
Yeah.
when the child support order end, I mean, we want to ask, but when the child support order end, it's either pay it or don't.
I mean, if she
Yep.
did a wonderful job, I wouldn't mind giving her the money if I had it. You know what I'm saying? It's
The
like,
child is
great job. God dang, go
22.
here.
It's not. We
I
gotta
know.
stop
That's
calling
what
it
I'm
a
saying.
child. First of all, it's a
Well,
grown
I'm
ass
saying,
man.
the person in question is 22. She
That's an
raised
adult.
them.
If you could
I mean,
drink legally, you're an
I
adult.
She
would have gave her
raised them.
I would have gave her a bonus after 21. Yeah, if I had it. You know what I'm saying? But for her just to have a hand out as far as just
Well,
being
if she
greedy,
just got her hand out, he should have a legal standing on it, not come to the internet with it.
Well, here's
If he
my
don't
issue.
owe no back pay, then there's nothing that she could ask for
Well, I was gonna
at
say, if
22.
if there's no back pay, that means he's been paying child support on time for the regular for the past 18 years. And
Yes.
if he's paying based on his MBA salary, why does she need a handout now after all those years? You've done nothing with that money.
Well, according to him, he said that she want more because he went viral.
would have been
So
wise
she
for
wants
him
the
to
YouTube
knock it
money.
out in a lump sum a
I
long
guess
time ago.
but for her to want YouTube money, that assumes she knows how YouTube works.
She
Well,
might
that's
be
what happened to
already out
Kevin
there.
Samuels too.
That's assuming she knows how YouTube works and know he just making a bankroll off of it. All she can see is the super chat. She ain't seeing the Cash App and PayPal or the merchandise sales.
Is this her ticket to Housewives basketball stars or whatever they call that shit?
No, cause she ain't said shit. He's the one that brought it out. They served him. One served him legal papers.
Yeah, but once it's gone legal, you don't talk about the case, man.
That's she 20, and the son is 22. So it's really like if you have no back pay, this shouldn't even be an issue.
I just tell the son to live with me. Issue solved.
Apparently, that's not an option because the mom apparently can take the 22-year-old's phone and block Kwame Brown.
But here's the thing: I thought at a certain age, the child has a right to say who they want to live with.
Yes.
That's one.
It don't even matter that. What do you mean they have the right? At 18, they can just leave.
That's what I'm saying. So what's going on
Unless
with the
you
son?
have a
So if he
medical condition.
if he wanted to, if that child wanted to leave, the kid knows how to cut hair and shit, and he got a job. I don't think he got
That's
a
right.
medical condition.
Let's keep circling back to the good shit. That's what keep fucking everything up. The story don't make sense.
He went to Michael Jordan camp and shit. Just like if the child wanted to live with him at 18, he could have just left and said, "Pops, I'm coming with you."
Yeah.
Or 21 or 22.
I would have said that. Live with me. Don't worry about child support. I'll support my child.
I mean, unless he got a 3-bedroom on 60 acres. It's like a lot of shit ain't making sense, man. I mean, shit, you got enough money to build a guest house in your backyard for the boy. You know what I'm saying?
Big Kane, I'm gonna get you the fuck up out of here, sir. I'm just now seeing your disrespectful comments. I do not appreciate them, nor do I approve them, sir. Light skin and hit the link.
Yeah, at 14, that the child has a say.
And explain to me what he learned from me and Tommy.
What did he learn?
I don't know. You know, light skinned niggas just be saying shit at random. I don't know. I want him to explain it to me though. See that? Look what he did. I asked him a question. All he responded back with was tractors. What does that mean? I don't read tractors, sir. I don't know. At 18, all that. Dr. Jefferson, all that's fine and dandy, but we talking about a 22-year-old. So for the past 4 years, that child ain't been under no court's jurisdiction. He can just get up and leave. It's not a runaway. You're 18. You legally able to say, I ain't staying here no more. Pops, I want to come stay with you.
Hey, but if you saw what happened with 50 Cent's son, that boy was brainwashed.
This son could be brainwashed.
Yeah,
I'm not discounting that, but I'm saying like to go live about it and talk about it makes you look crazy. $50, I think son did try to reach out to him, and 50 was just like, I don't got time. I ain't got time to deal with your shit from the past encounters I've had with you.
I don't know if that's what happened. From what I read, there was some issue with one of his guys tried to firebomb the house that she was living in with another man, and apparently the son was in the house as well too. So from that incident, I guess the mother made it seem like he was trying to kill them all.
Well, I mean, shit. If my house is firebombed with me and my child in it, she's actually telling the damn truth. That's some fucked up shit to do.
Yeah.
But
and then from there it went downhill. The relationship.
I'm gonna jump in real quick, just because, just irritated. 50 Cent is okay with disowning his child in public. He said he don't want nothing to do with that young man ever, based off everything that was going on. But Kwame is being crucified for talking shit about his baby mama.
50 got crucified for that shit too. Don't act like everybody
canceled.
But why?
He didn't get canceled. So you saying that Kwame needs to get canceled for talking about his baby mama? 50 didn't get canceled.
No,
Everybody embraced. What y'all do? Y'all watch Power, don't y'all?
I don't watch Power.
Once again, you're one person.
But you said you was talking to us on the panel, so no, I don't watch Power. And 50 Cent, all I said was if Kwame Brown's baby's mamas come out. I didn't say cancel Kwame Brown. I said if his baby mamas come out. Last I checked, I ain't heard 50 Cent baby mamas come out. They may have, but and
that's the point I'm making.
He faced his backlash.
You don't know everything, and you think that because you say something that is going to be.
I didn't say, ma'am.
Sir, he canceled
50 Cent.
If his own son in public,
ma'am.
That's why I don't fuck with 50 Cent. I don't fuck with 50 Cent.
If he faced backlash, so that means he lost supporters, man, which is the point that I was making. Because of what he did, you stop fucking with him. So that can happen to Kwame Brown too. People can be just like you and say, well, damn, I don't like that he's doing this. I'm through fucking with him.
Here's the thing.
You did to 50.
Here's the thing, though. The thing with 50, even with everything that he said, is still on brand. It's one thing if you're caught in a lie or you're being contradicted and it's completely separate from your brand. But what 50 did and the jokes that he made, that everybody knows that's 50. So he could get away with that shit. Right? Kwame Brown, based on everything that he's saying, this is almost up his alley. He might be able to get away with that. So who knows? Because then what you can't see.
Can you push play on the video?
Watch. I hear feelings.
No, I hear feelings from you with your one man band looking ass. You don't look at shit on the internet.
It's just my job, ma'am. I don't like to have my mind cluttered. I don't like to have my mind cluttered with negative shit.
Exactly. So that's why I don't talk to him about current events.
So you act like that. You act like that's a bad thing. That I don't want to watch a lot of bullshit. I would rather watch like informative shit, detective shows and shit, History Channel shit like that. What the fuck? You can't shame.
Man, he like watching a National Geographic and shit.
Thank you. What's wrong with that? You can't
walking up walls and shit.
Some Our Planet shit.
Yes, you cannot shame me because I don't want to watch ratchet TV all day, man.
This is not ratchet. So what you calling what we doing is ratchet TV?
No, you just said all I watch is this.
Wait a minute.
No, you just asked me. You know I'm an arrogant motherfucker, but you still act like because I watch the shit that I watch, I ain't down. I ain't no real nigga.
Oh God. Are you done?
Back that thing up.
Yeah, that shit was funny, man.
I cannot.
How much they pay those guys to do that, man?
Oh no,
Big Kane, sir, that is a lie. And if you have pulled the video up, I give you $100.
Why are you arguing with my chat?
Cause the light skinned nigga, he messing with me and he won't hit the link. He Kwame Brown to me right. He Kwame Brown to me right there.
He's not light skinned, he's golden.
Golden child. Come on up here, sir. You like you drink Miller High Life.
The hey man, what's wrong with Miller, man? That's the champagne of all beers, man.
I know it's fitting for a light skinned nigga.
I drink Miller, man.
I do too, but it looks totally different when a light skinned nigga drinking this junk. They had champagne glasses and some more shit. He probably drink it out the bottle instead of the can.
Supposed to drink it out the bottle.
All right, come on.
Can't do taste better. What?
Ridiculous.
Get out Kwame Brown nuts. I wish you supported me like this. He was the one cheating on her. He was fucking her though.
Viral, I get a call from you. I go viral, I get paper. Why you say this could be a while? Why not? Sad motherfucker. You gotta earn this shit, man. You gotta earn it, man. This boy is a grown man. You still trying to use it.
Yes, I do, Big Kane. I'm cloud chasing.
I'm gonna talk to myself. That's what I told you. No more trying to shade me when I don't get back. There's two sides to every motherfucking story. You're not gonna tell me what the definition of a man is. I know I got a boy out there trying to be the better version of what he think I am based on what his mama is telling me. His mama just so happened to not be telling the truth. This might can help other young brothers that's going through the same thing. Stay strong, don't give a fuck.
Nigga, you give a fuck because you laugh talking about it.
That's his lawyer calling?
That's Umar.
I don't think so.
That's Umar.
Yo, get off live. He talking. Fuck up the case.
Umar, like you gonna blow it up. You gonna blow up the spot, fool. You gonna blow it up. Leave the baby mamas out of it.
Motherfucker, these real life situations, y'all motherfuckers using these white folks for. Don't call the police on the black man, don't do that. And then you sent the police to my motherfucking house. When I got text messages.
How else were you gonna get served the paper, sir?
You don't want that boy to have nothing. You
I still don't know how he almost got shot.
All you women that might not want to hear something like this, I don't give a fuck. Because some of y'all hide with the friends that y'all with. Y'all know them some sorry son of bitches. They do the same shit like this. The good baby daddies that we always gotta go through more shit.
That is true. I agree with him there.
Became the only thing that I've said about my baby mamas publicly, and I used the comparison of women, and I said it was 4 different women. I said women have the tendency to try to keep you away from your child. That's it. I ain't out here calling them bitches and telling all the battles we done went through.
This ain't no life-changing money that you even asking for. That mean you ain't gonna do nothing, spin it up a motherfucking
You pay more in legal fees than what they're probably asking for.
Y'all try another one. That ain't gonna work. I started to notice another thing that I'm calling my phone or emailing me now too. If that's what y'all want to try, bring it on. Fuck is you talking about?
Why she emailing him? Do he got her blocked?
Could be.
All right, we're gonna play this video by ourselves talking.
Okay, you can stop it now. No, you can. Oh yeah, fast forward it because he come back talking more cash shit.
So, Joy, you support this?
She finding a way to condone everything this nigga do like he white Jesus.
You don't think this is messy?
Can I speak for myself, or MoneyBoy, you gonna speak for me? When you say, Joy, do you condone this? You gotta understand. I said what I said in the midst of his argument. I know men that has been through what he's going through, and because he's using his social media platform, which we all seen somebody do on Facebook Live with 1 or 2 people in the live do before, he just happened to have over 10K people watching at the moment. So no, I don't condone it, but I have seen it, and that's not my life. I haven't been through what he's going through, but I have seen people go through it, and that's why I keep telling MoneyBoy, like, people gonna stop looking at him, and he's gonna lose his audience and get canceled. I said no, because there are actually men that's gonna follow behind him and understand his pain.
They can relate to it.
Still be there.
Guess what? I'm glad you brought that up because the women that I see that have 1, 2, and 20 people in their chat while they talking shit about their baby daddy, what do? I download it, I put it on my page, and I make fun of it. And I say these women are making themselves look bad and the nigga, like that woman who said she was sticking.
My present asked me.
But you brought up an example. You brought up an example. Okay, nigga. I elaborated on it because you brought up an example. You brought up an example, and I said I'm glad you brought that example up because I ridiculed them motherfuckers just like I'm doing Kwame Brown. So he ain't no fucking different.
Okay.
And if his baby mamas make a video, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna play that shit too and talk about it.
The one thing that he should do, he should use this. He has the resources. He's not broke, so he should come on his live and talk about what men can do in those situations to defend themselves. Right? That to me, that'd be more effective than him just complaining and venting.
But this is my thing when I hear people say that. Why don't you guys do that? If he doesn't want to do it, who am I? I'm not going to get up here and say what he should do.
Ma'am, I ain't telling them what to do.
I'm talking a part of my presence because
you said you guys, ma'am.
And you have also said it as well as when it came to the shoe drop.
I've said several times, I don't give a fuck what he do. I'm just here to do my job, which is to give commentary on the shit him and other popular motherfuckers say.
Hey, I have a video on this exact subject, so people could watch it if they want.
Yeah.
Tell them where to find it.
The link part of my presence.
You must forget, last show I said, I'm not in a position to tell nobody how to do their job, especially when it's entertainment. I'm not that guy to tell a motherfucker, you should do it this way. It's not me.
The funny thing is, that's one of my least watched videos. Because people, when it comes to solutions and those things, sometimes people don't want to watch that shit.
True. So
I'm just here trying to stand on Kwame Brown's shoulders. Like, to be honest, Go ahead.
To answer his question, I don't respect how he came out doing what he's doing, but I can't take away from his truth and how he want to speak on it. I still will watch him and I still will listen to the message. Like you can't. Sometimes the messenger's message can get all tangled up. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, cancel him for going at his baby mamas just because he is mad at her.
Would you listen to the devil?
We listen to the devil all the time.
You do personally. If Lucifer came up to you reading Bible scriptures, you would give him an audience.
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be like, I ain't got no change. I ain't getting in
I
my
rest
car.
my case, Your Honor. I rest
So
my
what
case.
you trying to say? Kwame is the devil? Like I
No,
don't even understand the sayings.
I'm not. No, you just said the messenger can sometimes be fucked up, and I was pointing out. So why is this messenger? You accept his. The devil is a messenger too. Why won't you listen to his message?
The messenger that's giving out this message is not my message.
The devil is a messenger. You said you will not listen to the devil, but you will listen to Kwame Brown, even though he's flawed. You won't listen to the devil because you think he's flawed.
Okay, but the message that Kwame is giving up is not my message, so I don't have to sit here and listen to the shit and take it to heart.
All right, I'm gonna hear it out.
Just hear it and say, "Oh shit, I know a couple of people that have been through that before," but that's not my message.
All right, I'm gonna hear it out.
Sit there and listen to it and be like, "Oh my gosh, you want me to think I want to sit there and listen to that message?" I'm not listening to his message like that.
Man, we are not going toe to toe. She broke her leg a long time ago, like McGregor.
No, you just mad. You just mad because I'm not falling for the bullshit.
She's out of there.
For sir.
She's out of there.
I don't want a nigga to hate Kwame off of the basis that he said that
I don't.
he shitting on his baby mamas, and that's
I
not
know.
my
I do not want you to hate this man. I said it don't. I said it is not. I said it's not a good move because a woman scorn is a motherfucker, and if they open their mouth, they could change the narrative and take some of his momentum. That's exactly what I said.
When that day happens, we're gonna be sitting here like we are right now, commentating off the shit. The
most. That's what I was about to say. Honestly, the more stupid shit he does, the more content I have. I wish him to keep going. He hot. I ain't gonna now where I stop and draw the line is the Hassan Campbell and him beef. I ain't covering nothing Hassan Campbell.
Yeah, I don't have time.
Yeah, what's that about?
I ain't covering nothing Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell doing what he do. He clout chase.
He's trying to turn his TV off.
No, he clout chasing, and Kwame Brown is feeding right into it.
Yo, that sounds funny, man.
That man got a blueprint. This nigga got a blueprint for everybody that's hot.
Yo, they all do. Boyce Watkins too. They're all clout chase, man.
I'm a clout chaser too, but I ain't trying to start beef with niggas. Hassan Campbell starts beef with niggas. That's his sole purpose.
Yep.
And then he befriends you. He talks shit, then befriends you, and come on your show and then talk shit about what happened on the show. Make yourself the victim.
That's true.
Every single time.
Let's finish up this one because this one is a long one. And I hate that it's a long one. Oh, yeah, you said to fast forward, huh?
Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. You should change your name to Kwame the Clown. That's funny.
You know how much to fast forward to? Or you don't remember?
He came back in. Whenever he takes the YouTube part off, whenever this screen share goes off, he's back.
Okay.
Damn it, I keep forgetting to plug my damn phone up. You know he couldn't just let it go out with self-talk video. You got to give us some more of that baby mama's cooking.
Get away with it. Nobody ain't just tell them anything. They were led by themselves. You didn't get led by nobody. They got led by their work. Now, we're not being led by our work. We're idea of our relationship. Everybody want to be in the Kwame kids club. I was fine, so I got the attracted to kids. Now I'm getting paperwork, and motherfucker gonna get in jail. I don't want that shit. Well, I don't want that shit. They could with that. I think had react quick. Kwame Brown is a coward, so the person won't show their face. You know what I mean? Wherever they live, we somebody some check. Miss Jessica Jones, who got it was all little king. I appreciate you. The mayor's you mind? You man? Yeah. No, I can't read that. I understand your pain, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Sorry for what you did. Miss Jessica Jones again, or is that? Oh, for a cigar to redeem your stress. Drive it down with shoes for the kids. Let us know. And I appreciate that, Miss Jessica Jones. I'm paying you to let you know. We'll have a good time too. I'll show you how home's good. All y'all come. It's been real. I saw you live. I saw you said you can come. Donate shoes.
Big Kane, where your shoes at, niggas? Run them shoes.
Some women are terrible. Some women are terrible. I appreciate that. You know, some people hide in groups. I understand this the whole time. Not every mother is like that. This is not an attack on all women. Not every mother is like that. I have a big mom that's beautiful, nurturing, and she's straight. But them some you win, them some you lose. And the kid is the one end up losing at the end of the day.
So you missed that part when he still congratulated one of his baby mamas.
He got like 3. He shitted on 2. I'm supposed to say, oh, well, he did say something good about 1.
I mean, at least it's a sandwich.
Ma'am, I got 4 of them. I go through baby mama problems too.
Well, he at least acknowledged one of them and he said something about her.
And this nigga a year older than me. So I expect him to handle his emotions a little bit better, especially when his whole thing is talking about how men are supposed to behave and act.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis acting slow. I gotta send him the link.
Yo, this guy's lies makes you wonder what he was doing before all this, man.
Right.
It's like, yo, you had this much time that you weren't using before.
Hand? No, because he wasn't uploading this much before.
Yeah, he is on fire.
He was not uploading this much before he blew up.
Yeah, so it's like, what did you stop doing in order to do this, or did you not have anything to do?
He getting his money. I'm not taking that from him. He getting his money.
So I don't consider him a YouTuber.
He's
a new Hassan Campbell.
Yeah, he's not a he's a YouTuber, but he's not new per se. He's adjusting to the height of YouTube because it came. I won't say it came quick, but he wasn't expecting it to jump off like it did. So he's still trying to figure out what the fuck he want to do. That's Dennis. That's Dennis because I just sent him the link. But he's still trying to actually figure out what it is that he wants to do. And Joy said that it seems like he's going towards the beef sector way of YouTube.
Yeah, that's not a good look for him.
Yeah,
in my opinion, at least.
Dennis, say something. First of all, Dennis, why in the fuck are you not able to find the link that's pinned to the top like everybody else did?
They don't give me the option to comment or anything.
Nigga, you have to open it. No, I sent him to YouTube.
I am so distraught right now. Guess what just happened?
What?
I got an email from YouTube. Our
About
team
what?
Our team has reviewed your content and unfortunately we think it violates our medical
Oh shit.
misinformation policy. We removed the following content from your YouTube video. Backs that thing up.
Yep.
Medical misinformation. They took
Yep.
it off.
That happened to me too.
Removed it.
I'm telling you, niggas was out there bucking. They didn't have no choice.
Oh, what? But it didn't have medical misinformation. No, we did go in hot. Well, no, we just asked questions. But no, it was a PSA. It wasn't no medical misinformation.
As long as you're not a doctor, and it's happened to me as well too. You have to be either someone that's of the medical profession,
Dr.
and
Jefferson was up there.
And you have to be pro-vaccine. Anything outside of that,
Dr.
they're
Jefferson,
gonna flag you.
They did that in my video too.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's been
I got
up
flagged
for a
too.
long time.
That is
They
crazy.
about to flag the hell out of me.
I've seen a lot of back that
Arsenal
thing up videos though. I don't see how it
How is that
violates though.
misinformation if YouTube put the fucking video? I didn't put the video up. Well, I replayed it, but that's not my video.
And that was from Facebook.
So what's the misinformation? That
Challenge
you're
it.
not supposed to back that thing up because you want to get on the dating site?
Challenge it. And see what they
just
say.
appeal it. Just
But
appeal
we
it.
did have a conversation in there about if we were taking vaccines and how they weren't even proven to work and all of that. We did have a in-depth discussion, but that was like shit hours into it.
They don't want you to even talk about it. I heard they even shut down a Facebook group of the people who've been. Never mind, I don't want to go into it. We don't want to get this one fucked up. But
yeah, they monitor your words. They know exactly what you're saying. And just like when you post something on Instagram that has anything to do with COVID, you get that little disclaimer at the bottom.
I didn't just stop posting shit about especially on that. I didn't know. Well, I was about to download that thing up, but they took it away. It was a good show.
Yep.
They can't take our views, man. We still held it down. Y'all can't take our views, YouTube. We held it down,
that show was hot.
motherfucker.
I was semi-mad on that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was for a dating app.
And that's what the conversation was about. We were talking about, was it a dating app? Was it a PSA for vaccines? Was it a sex line? That was what most of the conversation was centered around.
That was a trickery about it.
I was banning them from every cookout this summer. They can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
What's mad about it is that if it's not about taking the vaccine for health reasons, then what they're really doing is they're pretty much promoting black people how to have sex
and take the vaccination.
Yeah. So in other words, you're enticing us to take the vaccine through sex.
And they're probably tracking you through that app.
They got us to vote through that.
That's crazy. That's how they view us. To reach black people, you gotta talk about sex.
It ain't just black people, it's all folks. They talk to everybody like that, like they're stupid right now.
And then take the video down and try to have a discussion about it because I'm just sitting here and dumbfounded. Like, I just got the email right now. Like, what video y'all took down? And I seen that thing. I was like, oh, they took that down.
Which part? Don't you haven't realized you're not in the United States of America no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't have freedom of speech, none of that shit on none of these platforms as long as they ain't.
You should appeal it and say, we were having a discussion about whether it was a dating app or a vaccine promo. We didn't promote shit.
Yeah,
all right.
Unless they're saying that
we not talk about that terminology no more because obviously that
unless they're saying that ad is, hey, them legs look sexy.
Let's go back to the video we was watching. I know Kwame is gonna feed us.
Put the leg back up.
And I want the video taken out.
Put the leg back up.
Please stop it. Got company.
They saw you put your leg up. We had company too when they thought you was just sitting in your t-shirt and panties.
Oh God.
Yo, did you tell Joy to vax that thing up before she comes to Memphis?
Yes.
Would y'all stop?
You gotta be safe around these streets, man. No Vex, no Bucky.
You guys are out of control. Is he right? He's reading his super chat like the lead. I ain't gonna say that man's name. The lead
Is the
attorney.
video loaded, y'all?
Let me, Big Kane, I'm finna drop Dr. Jefferson link for you. Hold on. I see she getting her pod on today. She getting her Kwame Brown on.
Oh yeah, I think she said she left to go start her live.
Yeah. She just did one 2 hours ago. She pod. You know, I've heard the pod too, so I understand the life. Oh, you said what's her link? Hold on, Big K. That nigga took a commercial break and came back on his baby mama.
Nobody should be offended by questions. Tom Smith, this is a deep rabbit hole. He said this is a deep rabbit hole you're going down. This is going on my own game. Stuff is all political agenda being pushed to control and divide Americans from all races. I 100% we as black people don't need no leaders. I am not no leader. I'm a flawed man with obviously the same problems as everybody else. But I'm just gonna keep my names. But I'm not a perfect man. I'm a good hearted motherfucker. That's it. Some people try to take advantage of that. Just individual men and women. We don't need leaders. We lead ourselves. We need the communities that we're in. We help. We need to guide the youth. That's our job. It's not my job to be a leader of a grown ass man. It's not my job to stand on a grown man's shoulders and say, I ain't shit. This nigga that's talking. But my talking, I was walking.
This the same nigga that kept telling us he had tractors and land and acres. I don't work for nobody, bitch. Exact words.
What the hell is wrong with his hair?
That's his style. He got his hair shaved on the sides and he got dreads at the top.
That's what I'm talking about, them damn dreads.
And he typically keep them pulled back or braided.
Teaching with that interlab teachers how to professionally design and make apparel from home, make a clothing line, stop supporting companies that don't support us.
Hey, they're like, it ain't my baby, the one that they laid.
Sorry. Somebody.
What are we looking for with this?
I don't know. I think Trey says something about he continued with the conversation about the kid's mom.
About having an agent when there's limited big agents at my time. But what does that have to do with having a white advisor? I have no white advisor. Talk about the blade tattoo on Ron Chester. I've never seen Ron Chester. They talk about something.
I don't know. This was.
Yeah, Kwame, everybody was supporting him. Rapper Israel, can you shout out my semi-pro football team, Arizona? Hey, Arizona Roll Tide.
They can't hear shit.
Mm-mm. Damn, YouTube tripping. Probably for that last conversation.
Had some technical difficulties. What I miss? Besides you playing with your hair and shaking them titties. Huh? What I miss?
Sorry, I was muted. I said no. Kwame wasn't really talking about nothing towards the end of it, so I just turned it off. So anywho, so
Yeah.
that was it.
He said a mouthful.
Yeah.
I don't like it. He disrespected those beautiful black queens, and they deserve better.
I mean, to me, he got torched last night, man. Man, we was on like 7 o'clock this morning, wasn't it?
Well, man, you have to understand, everybody didn't see that.
My God, she got torched.
Yeah, everybody didn't see. I caught a little bit of it, but I didn't stay up for the midnight oil of it all.
I ain't trying to. You said who?
Go ahead.
I ain't trying to torch him. I just was giving commentary. I didn't even see the first video. I'm just giving commentary. I ain't torching him. I'm just saying these stories it wasn't the smartest move, especially if the women are as evil as he claimed, because they gonna clap back. And this can be, and both of those videos can be used against him in court.
It could be. It should be. And all we can do is just wait on it and see if it happens or not.
I wouldn't say it should be, but he put it out there. That's why when you're going through divorces and shit like that, they tell you shut the fuck up.
Yep.
But then again, you got to look at it in this aspect of it. Yo, he is having difficulty. You got to look at it in this aspect. People will have a narrative about your life and they don't know what's going on. We're just looking at it through the lens of social media. We don't know what happens when he turns the cameras off and everything. That's why I have a little hope behind it, because I have been put in that predicament before where people will assume something about your life and it's really not what's going on. But because you're not saying too much of nothing, or you saying too much of something, it still can, it's like a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I feel like, I don't know. I think Kwame, I think he's playing the game.
But if no one was talking about this beforehand, and he's the one who brought it up and broke the story, then that's something he has to be careful of, because now you're opening the door for someone to respond.
Exactly, and that's why for some reason I feel like it's almost like a skit. Like he's directing his own narrative to his own life on social media and watching what's going to happen. That's what I believe. It could be something totally different. The baby moms can come out here and be on Tasha K and all kind of shit. But I don't know. I don't think he's that dumb. I think he's setting this shit up.
I think he's been compromised.
I don't think he's been compromised. I think he's just starstruck.
If he don't redirect that energy back to Stephen A. Smith, what got him started, he's been compromised. If he don't go back to the main three people that started this, they got him off his back.
But even speaking of that, he wanted to cancel Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, why he ain't talking about it no more? Why he leave homeboy alone?
It's a good question.
This nigga was leading the charge of canceling several people.
Take it from a blockhead, man. I'm from the blockhead, man. I'm watching this shit, man. That dude moving funny.
He got that cease and desist. He ceased.
Well, no, he didn't cease. He just started referring to him as lesser than charge.
Mm-hmm.
And see,
But
this is
he
what you.
still is on the get him off the radio crusade. I ain't saying that's wrong. But I personally, I'm not for it because I understand that it can happen to you. Anybody can say you did something, and all of a sudden, 20 years later, when you at your height, somebody can come say you did some shit and ruin everything you just gained. So I'm not one for cancel culture.
Yeah, I can't stand cancel culture, man.
Well, there's no such thing, like MoneyBoy said, there's no such thing as cancel culture. You just might stop listening to some music here or there, but you still.
But you know what it is?
You can affect their living for a certain period of time. They may still be able to get work a year from now, but shit, for the year they done lost money.
It's not even about canceling your fans and people falling off. It's about if you have any corporate backing, if you have any sponsorships, that is the part that gets canceled. If you look at Joe Budden, when that story came out with that girl claiming sexual harassment, he lost his Cash App deal, right? And that was pretty much the only corporate sponsor he had. That's gone. So shit like that will mess up your money.
Cancel culture is also deeper than that. That's part of your video coming down.
They're trying to cancel me. That's trying to cancel me.
YouTube, that's strictly YouTube there.
Which called that ain't just YouTube, that's big tech. All of them run together, Facebook, YouTube, and all them suckers.
Government
cancel culture.
And they didn't even get it. And I hate to bring this conversation back up because I wanted to stray away from it just because they took that video down. But it wasn't even for copyright of the music video. It said for medical misinformation. I never seen that in my life in the guidelines.
Just because of the title.
But I never seen that. I never seen that before. I never seen that medical misinformation ever.
Everybody,
as far as guidelines. I read the guidelines.
Everybody should be pissed off at every doctor in this country right now.
Medical
for not speaking up.
Information.
You try to get into the medical field, Troy?
No.
I'm trying to get into your field.
Because I read all the guidelines of YouTube, and medical misinformation has never been there, unless it was in fine print.
George,
same one I got to.
Can I get in your field?
No, I do sandboxes. Thank you.
Oh, can I get in your sandbox?
Please.
Is there room for me in the sandbox? Oh, she blessed. She cut the camera off. I still got it. Joy, you there?
Some foul shit to say about the sandbox.
Joy, you still there?
Actually, I was looking for Dennis. Well, I was waiting for Dennis to say something.
You got to say, sandbox is kind of a crude reference for it. But it's not. The sandbox is it's not a reference to sex.
All right.
This is a reference to personal space and playground. That's why I asked about the field. But yes, the sandbox does give you a thought of drying abrasions.
No, I mean
glass
in my YouTube space. People be trying to get in my YouTube space, and I'm like, no, thank you.
I'm trying to get in your uterus.
Stop it. Would you know what? Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I had a great time up here. I'm still a little distraught about this video. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can do some pilling. But yeah, that was about it for the whole situation we had about. Oh, sorry. I hear that echo.
Don DeMarco.
Not on your end, it's her.
Yeah, it was my phone. I had my phone on. But yeah, that was basically what we were here for, to talk about with the Kwame Brown and the last couple of lines we had about the police showing up. And like you guys said, too much TMI. I think that's what he's doing at this point. TMI. Too much information.
He'll probably get some more before the end of the night.
Oh, did you hear
He'll
the
jump
part
back
where
up.
he said he gonna stay abstinent?
What?
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
How can a married nigga stay abstinent?
Oh, he's
He's
married.
not married. He's not
He
married.
said he was.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the
This
girl you
nigga is the
showed Tommy?
Lion King. He said
Yes,
his
sir.
wife. He said my wife ain't with me. When he invited him to the lobby bar, he said my wife ain't with me.
Oh man.
He called her wifey, and he's celibate, abstinent, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He ain't hitting the pussy. He ain't getting no skins.
It's the same shit Dr. Umar said.
That was before. That was before. Even before going viral, he said I wasn't hitting nothing.
Man, he showed Tommy a prostitute, man. I don't know what that picture was, man, if he ain't married, man. I don't. That shit's not.
I ain't see the picture. I don't know about it. Heard about
Yes.
it. I don't know about that one, but I know at the lobby bar when he said it was the lobby bar, stupid. He said, "Hey, I go to the lobby bar." He was saying his wife wasn't there. I'm just going off what he said. I ain't see the tummy side of the picture.
Oh yeah, he Kwame sent him a picture of him and his wife in the car. It was supposed to be his wife and shit, and she was leaned over to the side trying to get into the picture and shit. And that's what he was talking about. Like, why the fuck would you even send me a picture like that?
I don't know. Well, I remember Tommy talking about it because that's what made Kwame Brown say, "You send me a picture of your son on your chest." So I remember that conversation briefly. I didn't see the pictures though.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, he used those words, wife. So you gotta be careful using words out here, man. Words have meaning. If you say wife, niggas think you married.
Well, a lot of people use the terminology wives and people not married, so I get it. It's hood shit.
Say we use words like fucking / business partner, and we now engaged.
Married for 15 years. Shit.
Not the internet go.
We've been here for a minute. Thank you, Part My Presence, and of course, the referee of all referees, Mad Militant.
Thank you, Troy.
I'm gonna come back, but I'm gonna need you guys later because I'm gonna come back because I'm gonna have to look up this whole situation with this takedown of my video because now I'm intrigued.
Are you coming back?
No, not tonight.
She's doing the Kwame Brown.
I'm not coming back tonight.
Okay. So how you going to?
Just make sure if nothing happened, get rid of it for 7 days or so.
Oh no, it's already gone. I can't even pull it up.
Yeah, they delete that shit already.
They removed it.
Yeah, it's gone.
You have to remove it pending appeal, and 9 times out of 10 they ain't gonna.
They took it.
They put it in private.
No, I think Tommy. I wonder if it's. I think Tommy video got taken down too. But I saw a lot of them earlier. I'm finna go check now. His backstep thing will go down.
Yeah, it's gone. So I'm gonna have to go and figure and try to find it again somewhere.
Go. It should be in your studio though.
Yeah, it's still there under private. That's from Minus.
Yeah, you can watch it and still. You're the only one that could see it, but you can't see it from YouTube or from studio. You gotta go through the computer.
Put that shit in the G League.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. Then I'm gonna come back and commentate about it.
See, it's the title. Let me see. What did he change his titles to? He changed his title to Juvenile Manifest and Mia X encourage blacks to get the vax. He still get it. I've seen several of them though, so it's weird that they took yours down.
It might not be the
But
title;
you
it
know
might be
what?
the actual
You know
conversation.
what? Somebody might have
Yeah,
flagged
because
you
it's
too, because
medical information. Medical
somebody might have somebody. But remember, it was that one person in there that said, "Y'all are not doctors. Why would y'all tell people not?" We were like, "We ain't telling people not to get the vaccine. We talking about this damn commercial."
which was for a dating site.
Yeah, that's why I said to peel it, because I don't think we ain't telling people to get it or didn't. Mad went on his rant, but he just said niggas need to get their ass whooped. That's not medical misinformation.
I apologize.
That can't be it. That's what I'm saying. We weren't telling people to get it or not. We gave our opinions on if we were personally taking it.
It makes me think even harder about it now, and not in a good way. Why are they doing it like this?
I'm just gonna.
But since COVID came out, they've been hard on COVID videos.
Yeah, because I got a video sent to me that said juvenile releases a vax that thing up in support of I'm gonna say Cavassier 19 vaccine. So now they're using the terminology. I didn't use
It's several of them. Like I'm looking at Black BLK Presents, and it's actually the BLK dating site showing the dating site got a YouTube page, and it's been 4 days. It's still up. Joe Budden talked about it a day ago. It's still up. Godfrey goes off 3 days ago. It's still up.
Yeah,
X responds to backlash of it. It's still up.
Yeah, it's not the title. It's the contents of what was said. They're able to monitor that.
It's the agenda. That's all it is.
Somebody they got Juvenile explaining away, vax that thing up, still up.
But our conversation was so all over the place. They picked out certain. I mean,
yeah, because Officer Tatum, he big as a motherfucker, and you know he was talking shit about it. If anybody was talking shit about it, Officer Tatum was. He had 107,000 views. His shit's still up. I just typed vax that thing up, and I'm looking at all these videos that are still up. So it's bullshit that your video got taken down, which leads me to believe it probably was flagged.
No, it's a conversation that you guys had about the medical part. If you gave your opinion on that part,
but we weren't talking bad about the vax. We were talking about if we would take it. I said I wouldn't take it.
Which called money. The people who have took it are not even allowed to talk about it in a group as far as the side effects they're having in a Facebook. They shut down a whole group of 200,000 people who took the vax that they won't allow them to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, it's censorship.
Ain't right about none of this. This ain't going to end well for a lot of people, because once we say no, we mean no.
But it's too many videos up. You can't tell me all these videos that I see up, everybody was in agreement to it. Everybody had to be talking shit about even the vax and the messages they sent, whether they were for it or against it. It's too many videos still up.
Yeah, X got a bucket of chicken out of that shit.
Like I see too many. I'm still scrolling through this shit. It's literally hundreds of these motherfuckers up.
Yeah, that's why I said just appeal it, see what it do first.
Now here's one from 2 days ago. Secret coding and rapper Juvenile's new vax that thing up video. Secret coding. Now I know she was talking bad about that motherfucker. She this sound like a conspiracy theory video. She's still up.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
Is Michi up?
I'm gonna do my what's name, but Pardon and Matt, y'all stay for a second. I'm about to end this.
I haven't seen it. I don't see Michi's video.